Hello, hopefully you guys can hear me. Please do let me know in the chat if you can. If you can't, I'm sure we will fix that. Sorry I was a little late this morning. I rolled out of bed at like 8:45 my time, and it's now 9:04, so yeah, my apologies. As the title suggests, today we are going to be doing a washi tape destash. I'm going to try and get my camera pointed in a way that you don't see too much of the screen. Let me bring you down a little bit. There we go. It kind of looks like a possibility. Because we're kind of going to be working in this main area here. Sorry that I left so abruptly yesterday. Yeah, I had a design team meeting that I totally forgot about. Well, I didn't necessarily forget. I knew it was happening, but I was not paying attention to the time. So I was late to that, but it's fine. They were very understanding. So that went well. We got to a point of doing almost all of my desk yesterday. We didn't actually get on to sorting out this box. So that is probably going to be our first point of call. Hello to the people in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. And thank you to those of you who are atting my name, because it means that I'm much more likely to actually see your comment. Yeah, bright colors are attractive. There we go. We'll put you over here. So this is going to be the first thing that we deal with this morning, because it has like my Acrylograph packs from the Piper's collection and from Elizabeth's Turn, Plant-Based Bride. So we've got that one. We have the gel pens from the December sub box, which don't have a home yet. And I don't really want to just chuck them in my pencil case, because, like we talked about yesterday, my pencil case is more for like everyday items rather than any items, if that kind of makes sense. We also have those Prisma metallic pencils that we pulled out of our pencil tin because they don't need to be on my desk. And we have all of these little like liner paint markers that my mum got me, so they have little balls in them so that then they can, I don't know, shake the paint, I suppose. Shaking, exhaust, press, writing. Yeah. So these are pretty cool. I don't, get out, you're not one of them. I don't use them in my journal because they do bleed, because I'm pretty sure they're like an alcohol-based marker. They say they're good for drawing, diary, and card writing, but I don't know what kind of diary you're using, or maybe it's just for people who don't mind incredible amounts of bleeding. They are nice pens, but I don't use them very often, so we need to find a home for them. Then we have two rogue acrylographs who have escaped the acrylograph storage, which is on my shelf. And then we have all of the pen nibs, which realistically do not need to all be in separate little bags. We could probably put them together to keep them, I don't know, sorted. There's just not really enough space in my acrylograph storage to actually store these. So I really need to get new storage for my acrylographs, because the drawers that I have are just a little bit too full. Would they work on cardstock or watercolor paper? Mayhaps. Do I have watercolor paper? Maybe. That's acrylic paper. I have watercolor paper somewhere, but I don't know where, so I don't know if we can test it. But if we get like a regular piece of paper, say, I'll show you what I mean by it. So, from our Hard Awesome book, with blue paper. So, let's say with purple. Shake, 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 shake. And I think that, in theory, yeah. Hello. Scratchy writing. But so, in theory, you guys can maybe see the fact that it's like silver marker and then like an outline of purple. I don't know how well that shows up on camera, but then when you turn over, dun dun dun, this is why I don't really use it in my journal. But then again, this paper is like super thin paper, so okay. Not too shabby. So, ooh, hello France, hello Canada, or hello Jenny, and hello, who was from Canada? Celine, there we go, fabulous. They are very cool pens. I just, I haven't found a use for them yet, because most of what I do is in my journal, and they're not very good for in my journal, but they are cute. So we're going to put all of the nibs into one pack because they don't need to be in all of these tiny little bags, and hopefully find somewhere to keep them. My desk storage is atrocious. Does it bleed through the A&O like that? I'm pretty sure it would. We can get out a piece of the, like one of our offcuts from yesterday. Let's see. No. This pen needs a lot more shaking than I gave it. Hello, hello. So, hello again. And then, bleed. Oh no. Yeah, so not gonna work in my journal unless I put it on an area that I then cover up the back of or something, but this fine. So, in terms of our little nibs, we have 0.7 and 0.3, and by 0.3 I mean 3.0. If they had a 0.3, that'd be pretty cool, but they do not. Let's see, put all of those over here. What are we all doing while watching? Well, I am tidying my desk. I think it's kind of fun that when we do these lives together, you guys can like plan along, or like, you know, just have me in the background talking to myself. It's kind of nice, you know, I'm just keeping y'all's company. Painting my nails, nice. It's been many moons since I painted my nails. It's mainly because I always find that I paint them and they stay nice for a day, and then I'll chip them, and then I'm like, well, it's ruined now, and then I'll just take them all off. Getting ready to sleep. Oh, snacks. I just woke up, so I haven't eaten yet, but I could go for some chips and salsa. Putting away groceries. Oh, excellent productivity things. Sitting on my sofa. Love that. And cleaning. Good for cleaning. So when we get to the washi tape destash part, once we've, you know, transferred all of these guys into their little baggies and stuff like that and put these pens where they should be, I'm not too sure what kind of approach we're going to be using to that. Because, as we've spoken about together, I don't usually take a very ordered approach to a project. I usually do little bits here and there because I get distracted. But hopefully we can find a systematic way to actually, you know, help out that storage problem. I didn't have to take all of them out. I could have just left 2 of them in one little bag. But we have a whole bunch of these replacement nibs, which I have had to use at least twice, I think, because I am very bad at acrylograph care. I don't wash my nibs after I've used my pen, and it shows. It means that the pen kind of like paint dries up in the nib, and then it goes all scratchy, which is not ideal. Don't do what I do. I dropped one. Grab him. There we go. So now we have one little bag of nibs, which is much more convenient than a whole heap of little bags of nibs. I feel bad for throwing these away, but I don't have a use for them. Like, at all. You can sit there for now. Maybe I'll think of something, but right now I'm just like, I don't know. Yes, I'm glad you made it to the live too. It's good to have you here. So, we have the 0.3 nibs. I say 0.3. 3.0 nibs, which are more of that kind of like felt tippy kind of nib. I don't use my 0.3s very often, but they're better for like coloring large areas of space, whereas the 0.7s, which you can see in the little bag, they're more of a like plasticky kind of nib, and those are pretty good for you know, writing out headers and stuff, which is more what I use them for. How do you clean them? So what you do is you take your acrylograph, Exhibit A, an acrylograph, and you just pull the nib out of the top. So like, yeah, I'll go grab a piece of paper that I can grab that out with, and I'll show you what I mean. So, with our piece of paper, which I have grabbed toilet paper, but whatever, it still works, you just take the nib out of the acrylograph. So, fold it over, pull it out, and then I just run it under a tap, or you can just like put it in a cup of water, soak it off, that kind of stuff. Because what happens, like I said, is that the paint dries inside the nib and like along the tip and stuff like that, which means when you work with it, it goes all scratchy, which isn't so ideal. I'm not going to clean this now because I do not have any water and I am not sacrificing my Coke Zero to clean out paint. But you rinse this out. I haven't tried it with the point, I keep saying point, I haven't tried it with the 3.0s, but with these ones, you can get them back to pretty much the same color that they started with. So pretty much white, unless, like me, you've left it for quite a while and they're a little stained, but works very well. It's just to stop that kind of scratchiness and keep them looking and working well. I am gonna have to wash my hands after this, because now I have gold paint all over my fingies. Back in, tink tink. Just press it down on, there we go. He's where he should be. My thing is golded. Ta-da! Yeah, washing acrylic with Coke, probably not the best idea. I also now have paint fingers, and yuck. Yeah, let's just lick them. That's a good idea, Jess. Do not do what I do. There we go. But yes, acrylograph care, not my forte, but still something that I should be doing. Yeah, here we go, gilded fingers. So, back to our 0.3s. 3.0s. Yeah, I don't use them a lot, but they're the first set of paint pens I bought, because I figured that when I was buying paint pens, I wouldn't want to use them for headings. I wouldn't want to use them for like small writing, because I'm like, well, I've got Tombos for that, and I've got like all my Stellar Tri Plus fine liners to write headings and stuff, but the paint pens just being so opaque, actually really quite nice to write with. There we go. And their drying time isn't actually too bad, like, compared to, say, a gel pen, which I feel like would take longer. The drying time of the acrylographs isn't too awful. Alrighty, let's not make the same mistake as last time. We can leave these guys in their bag, and then we can get all the rest of them there. Any recommendations on where to get washi tape from? I totally recommend the Washi Tape shop. I personally think their washi tape is awesome. I do know it's a little bit on the pricier side for people, though, but it is really good quality. So if you're wanting to make like an investment, quote, in your washi taping, I would say the Washi Tape shop. You can use my code. It's 10% off, Jashi10. Otherwise, you can hit up places like AliExpress and Wish and stuff. These are a lot cheaper, but I think you do sacrifice on quality in that respect. But then you can also get like quite a few more designs for the same amount of money. So when I first started, I was getting most of my washi tape from places like AliExpress. And it wasn't too bad. I found that a lot of their, like, bundle packs or, like, mixed washi tape collection things, they were cheaper, but a lot of the time I'd only like maybe 3 out of 8 of the washi tape rolls they sent me. So, take that as you will. Recommendation, Washi Tape shop, but also could do cheaper websites like AliExpress and Wish. I will say that the thing that I like about the Washi Tape shops ones is that they're still like paper tape, whereas a lot of the tapes that I used to get, or even like the Archer and Olive ones, are more kind of plasticky, if that makes sense. Like these ones are very much more waterproof. These ones, like, you in theory could write on with a water-based pen, technically. Yes. In terms of a white gel pen, so I have been enjoying the gel pens that came from the December sub box, but buying an entire sub box just to get a gel pen probably isn't a very good investment. Otherwise, I have used the Uniball Signo white gel pens, in particular the broad nibbed ones, but nowadays I actually use the angelic color, which is also a Uniball one, but it has a thinner tip, which I kind of prefer. So, yeah. Uniball Signo angelic color white. I don't know if you can see that. Does that show up? Yeah, angelic color from Mitsubishi Pencil. Uniball. So that's probably my preferred white gel pen. These are the ones that like I would go buy in store. I actually probably should get another one because we're running out. And then these ones I've been using more recently because they came in the sub box. I quite like them. They're pretty good too. I quite like those as well. Let's see. I haven't tried the jelly rolls. I've heard many positive things about them, but I have not tried them. I do not want this box to stay on my desk. I don't want to have another thing under there, which means that I can't put stuff under there when I need to store it. So this guy is going to go away. I don't know if I'll keep him because he has some oil staining in here, which, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good enough excuse to throw out this box, but at the same time I have so many of this box. You can stay down here for now. I will deal with you later, friend. So these guys need to find a new home. And I think that the acrylographs, like, I know where they belong. You are not an acrylograph, go away. They go into my acrylograph organizer, which is over on my shelf. But the rest of them, mystery. I'm gonna throw these away. I have literally no need for them. Goodbye, tiny packets. Goodbye for now. I'm sorry. Feels very wasteful. So these guys I'm going to go chuck into my storage bin, in theory. Oh, I'm at least going to go put them near them, because, okay, here's the issue. I've got these guys who are not in the acrylograph storage bin. I also have, these ones and these ones. These guys that I got sent, because when you've been, I don't know about you guys, but when I've been purchasing orders from Art Journal recently, they come with, like, just a couple of free acrylographs. So I've got all of these ones, and then I've got all of these ones as well, which are, of course, all double ups of ones that I already have. So I don't need to open them right now, but they exist. Let's see, what color are you? Yellowy kind of color. That's a different yellowy color. A bluish color, a green, another yellow. Is that the same yellow? Yeah, maybe two of those yellows. Possibly two of those golds, not too sure. Two of those kind of grey colors. Two greens. Two reds. I wonder if these are all from one set. Two purples. Another one of those yellows. I've got so many of the yellows. And then two peachy ones. And another green. And another blue. So I have a bunch that are just kicking around outside. Aw, thanks for being awesome self. And also free Leaf. Never. Leaf is gonna stay in captivity until the end of the month. So yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna put any of my acrylographs, like any of these spare ones. These guys, they have a home in the drawer. These ones don't fit in the drawer. Maybe I could just go and take out all of the mixing ones, because I don't use the blending ones at all. And I've got plenty of those. Let's see if we can bring our acrylograph storage over so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There we go. Come on, shelf. Let's go. So this is my current acrylograph storage container. We may move some things out of the way so that we can, you know, have space for it on the desk effectively. There we go. You can go on the floor. That's your new home. You can tuck yourself back in there, my friend. Put these guys to the side. These ones go down here. Crunch. So this is my acrylograph storage container. Okay. And as you can see, it is pretty full. But down the bottom here, all I have are the blending pens and the white pens, pretty much. And then the ones that are from, like, the sub box and stuff like that. So these guys here are from, which one was it? The Desert Collection. And then we've got the Voyager box, and then we've got the Valentine's Day box. But technically the Valentine's Day box is a double up as well. Like, these colors already exist in this realm somewhere. I don't know which packs they come from. I assume the red's from maybe red and from there. The gold was new in that pack, but it's not new anymore, so I might just put those over here. Because these are all new colors. These are all white. And take those out and put those somewhere else. Because I'd like my Piper and my Elizabethan ones to be able to sit in this drawer. There is Piper. Yes, you can see my desk now. Isn't it exciting? It was really nice yesterday after I'd done our live and then my meeting and then called my mom to actually be able to sit at my desk and journal without having to like fight for space. That was very nice. Yes, the Acrylograph container. I actually love this. I think it's a perfect size, and I like that I can see all my pens, and it's just nice. So these guys are gonna go live in here. Here. And I'm gonna try and keep them separated. So then, yeah, I don't actually want to have 2 layers of storage in each of these drawers. The idea I'm thinking of is that I'm going to get a couple more of these so that I can have one that is just for like the 3.0 millimeter tips and then have other ones for other collections. I'm not sure if one day I probably do want to put them in rainbow order rather than in collection order. Because right now we have like primary, tropical, spring, question mark, or like vernal and awakening. I don't know which way around it is. The metallic set, this is the jewel tone. This must be warm fall and cool fall. Again, I don't know which way around it is. That's a guess, but... so yeah, right now they're by collection, and although that is helpful in terms of knowing which pen is what, I would like to rainbowize them at some point. But not today, because that is not the purpose of today. Today the purpose is get everything off my desk, which I've now gone and put a whole bunch of other things on my desk, so that's not helpful. I might store these in a box, not on my desk. That is a sensible decision. We can just put a box and call it spare acrylographs. I do not need these. They can go out. Goodbye to the bin. This gold. I don't know why this gold is just kicking out by himself. I think he might have come from the metallic section, just based on the fact that I don't seem to have one in there. So you can go back in there, my friend. Yeah, they don't actually sit very well in 2 layers. I just have them in 2 layers at the moment to maximize space. Yeah, this is literally a Muji container. I personally got mine off Amazon because we do not have a Muji store in New Zealand, or at least not one that I know of. But rainbowizing the pens one day in the Muji container, that will be good. I actually need to swatch both of those collections. I also, oh my god, I have an entire another 2-pack of pens, don't I? Crap. Yep. Dang it. I'm like, oh yeah, we'll make all these good things happen for this storage container. I've got another 2 sets of acrylographs that I haven't swatched. So this is the Bewitched collection and the Spellbind collection. I am not going to take them out of their containers until I'm ready to swatch them, but dang it. How many Muji containers am I going to need? They're not cheap. No, okay, for now we're going to go get some pen storage containers. So one for the whites and one for the spares. Didn't I just put you away? I don't think I've used this one yet, have I? Oh no, I must have swatched it. Okay, you can go in the drawer for no apparent reason. And as the favourite white acrylograph, you can go in the pen drawer as well. There you go. So these guys are going back on the shelf. These ones and those ones are going to have their own little box to live in, which I need to go find a box for them. I also didn't put our music on. I didn't put our music on. There we go. And if it gets too loud, you guys will let me know. Finding a box. Thankfully, I have a whole bunch of empty boxes just kicking around on my floor right now because I unboxed them for the Journal Rainbow and then promptly did not put the box away. So this one can be... Take out the paper. We don't need the paper. This one can be for our white and... our little dirty friend. But that's okay. This one can be for our white. Do they fit that way? They just fit that way. So, white and colorless, and I probably should put the colorless ones all at one end because they kind of look a bit similar when you just look at them at a glance. So colorless at one end, white at the other. Of course. Many colorless. And white, white, white. I think the thing is that they're not all necessarily 0.7 either. They're a combination of 3mm and 0.7 white ones. And same goes for the colourless, but it seems I have a lot more colourless than I have white. This is the thing, alright? So I'm putting them in the storage container to hoard them effectively, but I'm never going to use these. So I think what I might do is I might just keep 2 of the colourless blenders in each size and call it a day, because yeah, I'm a big believer in the idea of like, if you don't use your stuff, then keeping it in your house, it's like living there rent-free. Like, it's taking up space for the sake of taking up space. And it's like your inability to let go of stuff, which I am talking very much to myself here. Saving the tips, that is a good idea. Alright, so these guys are not going to go in the bin just yet. They are going to have their tips removed first. Thank you, very good idea. Okay, there goes 1. 2. See, look at you guys coming in with a save. Excellent solutions. Squeeze me. I think it's time for a drink break. Tink, cheers. I'm gonna actually open my drink first. Everywhere. Probably because I like ran up the stairs with it. Because I'm like, Jessica, you're running late. There you go. See, this is why we do these kind of things on live, so that you guys can tell me how much of a numpty I am. Let me know that I'm being wasteful. Like with the Energel yesterday that I did not know was refillable. I feel like I've learned something though. There we go. I'm glad that they're no longer putting blending pens in their Acrylograph collection. Use your words. I'm glad they're not putting blending pens in their new Acrylograph collections, because I have absolutely no need for them. I also just find that acrylographs are kind of hard to blend, so I didn't really see the need for them. I don't know, maybe that's a personal opinion. I'm sure that somebody uses them avidly, and that person is not me. Alright, I don't think there's anything else we can actually do with the acrylographs, is there? Like, there's no way to get a refillable thing or anything like that, but it just feels wasteful. Anywho, goodbye, old acrylographs. We will miss ye. They don't even shake, because there's nothing in them. Anywho. Oh, it just looks bad. I don't even want to look at it. It's so wasteful. There we go. Vogel and I have been watching a bunch of documentaries recently about a variety of different things. So we watched the Rotten series, which is about the food industry and like particular like sectors of it and reasons why it is not necessarily thriving. Like the avocado industry causing a whole heap of crime in certain places because avocado farmers were becoming really well off. So people were like kidnapping them and holding them for ransom and stuff. That was interesting and sad. We also watched the documentary series, what's called like a docu-series, called Broken. So the first episode in that was about makeup and people who are making like dupes or fake versions of makeup and then selling it as if it is the real version. But they're putting in things like super glue and toxic chemicals and all of that kind of stuff, and it was very interesting but also very scary. So I was kind of looking at some of my old makeup and I'm just like, I don't think you're the real deal. I think you should probably go in the bin. Like, worrying. Anywho, that was an aside. I do feel better knowing that I'm not wasting space. I feel momentarily sad at the waste that has just ensued from that. Anywho. So those ones are my white pens. They can sit there. And these guys will be just all of my spare colors of different stuff. Tinder Swindler. Yeah, I want to watch that one. That's the one with the guy that... Oh, I can't even remember. I remember watching the trailer for it, but I haven't actually seen it yet. I want to watch a lot more documentaries this year, which is why it's on my list. These do not fit very well because they are still in their plastic wrap, but they can stay in their plastic wrap until such a time that I deem them necessary to use. So we'll just shove them in. So many yellow. Like, I'm not that sunny of a person. I don't need that much yellow. But it's all good, and it is a nice thought to put the little ones with us. That is greener than I thought it was going to be. Anywho. Here we go. At one point the pens were supposed to be refillable as well. Oh, yeah, I think that it would be cool if they were refillable. I'm also sad about the discontinuation of the pens. Like, I kind of feel like, you know, because pens are one of those exhaustible items, and I don't even know how to word this. I should label the boxes. Yeah, because pens are an exhaustible item, I feel like they should keep them in stock, but even if they're not in the like full set, they're just individual pens, and maybe if they didn't keep every single color, just the popular ones, but like, if they never bring back a black acrylograph, like, big shrug. Anywho. I really would hope for those. Yes, I do need to label these boxes, and I've already forgotten which one is which. White is on top, colors are here. Okay, white, color. Color, white. CW. I'm just gonna label them with a sticky note because I don't think I want to permanently stick something on here. I'm gonna label them with a pen that doesn't bleed, if I can find one. Okay. I'm gonna put the sticky notes in roughly the same place because that's the way I am. Let's see. Yeah, someone's trying to make me a sunnier person. No, all I see is darkness. She lied. These are spare colors. And these are white and blender. We should probably write acrylographs, eh? Acrylographs. Because otherwise they could be anything. There we go. Acrylographs. Sweet. So, these guys are going to go back on the shelf. These guys are going to go back on top of the shelf because they are... Says the person with more rainbows in their journal than anyone I know. Yeah, but so it's only ever the rainbow. It's never the sun. So I'm doing like, what, a sunset theme right now. So the sun's going away. It's completely different. Yeah, so... Wait, what? I have an entire stack of acrylographs right next to you. And you look for another pen. Shh. Stop it with your logic. Okay, so these guys are going to live somewhere on the shelf. My shelf is getting very full. I need to get more shelf storage. Ideally what I want to do is I want to have a separate desk which is for my filming, and I want it to have my rainbow of journals like at the back of the desk, so it needs to be deep enough that I'm going to have enough space to still work but have my journals displayed. That's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment. We will see if that happens. It would then just be a question of where would I put said desk, because I don't really want it here because it's my working space. So maybe I could put it next to me, but then do I really want all of my desks just to be along one wall? I could put it at the window. Big shrug, maybe. Actually, I think it might be nice at the window because I wouldn't have the computer screens there blocking the view. This is not a thought for right now. This is a thought for later. We're gonna go put these guys back on the shelves where they belong. The mysterious other desk. He's just chilling. You know, he's living his best desk life. There we go. Back on the shelf with you. And then these guys are on top of the shelf, and these guys can live on top of the acrylograph drawers. That will work for now. It's not perfect, but it's what we're working with. Oh god, I have so many stamps. See, I have a whole bunch of stuff just sitting in my closet waiting for me to use it. So I've got these stamps, the familiars and the full nature, and then I've got 2 of the plan your week, and it seems I also have 2 of the full nature and 2 of the familiars, and I don't use stamps, like, ever. I don't need these. These need to go into the discard pile. The discard pile is starting to encroach in my space though. There's a lot. What colours I would have in my acrylograph set? Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, so I have a favourite set of rainbow colours, like my favourite rainbow palette, I guess you could say. So I would do something probably like that. That's at least the first thing that comes to mind. Either that, or if we're going with like just my favourite colours, we'd have to have a purple. We'd probably have like a navy blue and then a nice teal colour, and none of the colours would work together and it would be beautiful. If we were going for my favourite colour palette in general though, we would have a navy blue, a mustard yellow, a kind of brighter, lighter blue, a dark grey, and a light grey. Yeah. That's probably what we'd go with. Anywho. Yeah, you guys can all steal my discard pile. You can all fight over it. Do not fight over my discard pile. I'm sure that I will figure something out with it. Oh no! The pile is falling! No! What a mess. Who did this? It was me, but... These guys I'm gonna go store in the acrylograph drawers for now, because at least that bottom one isn't as full anymore. So... that's probably a sensible location for it, considering it is for those pens. Yes, that made sense. That was English. Very good. Let's see. Oh gosh, more stuff. No, we're ignoring it. Just pretend you didn't see it. Just pretend you didn't see it. That's my strategy for most things in my office. It's a bit of a problem. Yeah, and for a pay your own shipping giveaway. That sounds great. The washi is coming. The washi is going to be dealt with as soon as we find a new happy home for these guys. Because that's the thing, these pencils aren't part of a pencil tin, and all of my other pencils are in pencil tins. So I don't really have a pencil storage location as of yet. Drink break. Because I've got some pencil cases, which, like, that pencil case, this pencil case, and I've got this makeup bag that I turned into a pencil case. So this guy has, like, the felt tip Staedtler Triplus color. Yeah, they're not the fine liners, they're the color ones. So they're living in this pocket because they all fit there. But then I don't think I have anything behind them? Question mark? Oh no, those are all my Sharpies, which I never use. But I went through this phase of, like, loving Sharpies and collecting them. So I've got all of my Sharpies that in theory still work. And anytime I'm looking for a Sharpie, I can never find one because they're all in here. Like, this guy's a clickable Sharpie. Here we go. Click, click. Like, I've had these for at least 10 years. I don't even know if they work, but I don't really want to test them right now because it'll fill my beautiful office space with the smell of Sharpie fumes. This guy probably works. I think I got him later. So, our pens can't live in there because those are our Sharpies. I might be able to put my... Like, these guys are technically kind of like permanent markers. Like, maybe they could go in there. Let's see, do they say permanent on them? No, they just tell you how to use it. Sky blue. Double contour mark pen. Yeah. Oh, STM frustration? Why are we frustrated? I must know. Scribbles that matter in the texture. Spill Pepsi on it. Oh no! Oh no! You English good. Yeah, my English great. I want to make a reading journal. Only for the sake of saying that I have one. I don't actually need a reading journal at all. Okay, these guys are gonna live with the Sharpies because they seem to fit the same kind of function of bleeding through all of my paper. You killed Tammy. Why? You were the chosen one. We were rooting for you, or whatever. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Do you have another journal for your reading journal, or do we need to find something for you? STM frustration because they kept changing their paper type. Yeah, that was frustrating because I got the I had 2 of the older ones, and then I got another one for my long-term collections journal, but the paper in that was coded, and the paper in the old ones wasn't. So it was like, yeah, you need to find something. No other journal. Sad. Well, hey, if you want a journal with an ampersand on it, I've got a few. Yeah, that's right. Hand on the hip. Not my hip. My hip is way further down than this, but anywho. Okay, so in this tiny pencil case, which says, I'm Tofu Bear, I don't want to go to school, which, I mean, I can relate to Tofu Bear. This is the one where I keep all of my spare pet artist pens that are like the small size but in colors, or the brush tips. I've also got like a random calligraphy pen in here, and then a couple of pink Muji pens, which I bought these for somebody else, but I didn't give them to them, so now I've got them. Oh well. Oh no! I'm sorry about your journal. It's lame banana. I'm sure we could sort something out. Don't you have a pretty pink one on the way? There we go. So those guys can stay in there. Maybe the gel pens could live in here, but gel pens are like a different thing, so that's why I don't really want to put the gel pens in there. What's in here? This guy is full. Ah, yes. All of my Papermate Flare pens, because I was using these for my teacher journal. So there is no space in here. This real estate is totally spent. We can't have any more in here. These are a nice pen to write with, though. I do enjoy writing with them. I just don't use them in my journal very much. That can be said about pretty much most of my pens. Like, I'm sorry if you guys rocked up for a washi tape and now it's like however many minutes in and we haven't even got it started. I will endeavor to stop getting distracted so we can actually get to this. Okay. They can't go in any of these pencil cases, so that's not ideal. Maybe I can just chuck them in the drawer and pretend they don't exist. That is also a strategy. Tofu Bear, we'll put you back in. You were not what we needed. I need more pencil cases. Rage. There we go. You can sit there. You can sit here. Double-sided tape can just sit on top of you because we're ignoring it. That is Vogel's pen that he did not take to the other room. You stressing me out? Why you do this? Because then I've just got a bucket of pens over here too. You know what? You are going to go into the too hard basket. The space of I will deal with you later, because I literally do not have another pencil case for it. It's going on the sheet. Things that I need to do. New scissors for pencil case. New pencil case. Case for spares. There we go. Done. Because, yeah, I don't have, yeah, like dealing with Jess's pens. So many pens! And I think that the issue is, because I don't like to buy things that I'm not going to use. So all of those I did purchase with the intention of a use. So, like, for instance, the flare pens, they were bought to use in my teacher planner. But now I don't use a teacher planner anymore. So I just use my regular stuff because it's in my regular journal. Bummers. I will be doing a swatch of the acrylographs in one of our lives, but not today's live, because today we're dealing with them and all of the other washies in my drawer. So we should probably get all of my washi tapes out so that we can actually deal with all of them. That one, and that one, and that one. This guy, that one. Just like throw them onto the desk. That one. Because I kind of want to be able to keep track of where I've gotten them from as well, at least for the ones that I know, but I don't need to keep these in tubes anymore, but they're all in tubes because I like the fact that they're all, like, colour families. Like, these are my pink ones, these are my yellow and orange ones, these are my green ones, these are my favourite ones. Oh, I love these tapes so much. They have, like, a watercolour pattern on them, and there's this, like, little rainbow gradient. Beautiful. No! I hate it when you smudge something that, like, you've worked hard on, and then smudges are really hard to deal with, because, like, you could try cover it up, depending on where it is, but a lot of the time it just doesn't really work that way. And we also have all of our little fleets of the tiny tape rollers, which are also colour families, which I like. There we go. Now, I will say, my washi tape collection is not as big as some. Like, some people have very large washi tape collections. You'll see, I have one of those ones already, but then my black one ran out, and that was the one I used the most, so I bought another one just for the black. Like, my washi tape collection is kind of expansive, but a lot of other people have a lot more than I do. There we go. Double up on the fleet. There's the fleet. They don't have a purple one though, which bums me out because I want one. Yeah, these guys here, they came from Spotlight in New Zealand. I assume they probably also have them in Spotlight Australia, but big shrug. Hey, Puddles. These washi tapes are from my mom, so they're a Chiyogami Yuzen premium washi tape made with hand silk screened Japanese mulberry paper. So they're all like Japanese patterns and stuff. So like these ones I deem as being very special because my mum got them for me and they're like, you know, actually like Japanese style papers, which is quite exciting. And then we have the box of mess. So that's the drawer empty. We'll put the box here for now. You can sit here for a second. And then we have the washi discard pile. So these are the washis that I do not like, and I use for like masking my journal and stuff. So some washi tapes in this box may graduate to the zone of sadness. We'll put the zone of sadness over here. Goodbye, zone of sadness. Now, how do we tackle it? Yeah, Puddles is so cute, isn't he? Look at his little face. He looks great. He's dancing. Anyways, Puddles, stop hogging the spotlight. It's the washi tape's time to shine. So you can see I do already have some washi tapes from the washi tape shop in here. And this is effectively when I fell in love with their tapes because I don't really like florals, but I found that using these was just so nice. Like, they're just so nice. Yes, his name is Puddles. I like to name all of the Pokemon toys we get, but I still can't remember what we were calling Eevee. Like, I don't remember her name. But we've got Puddles, the Squirtle. We have a Bulbasaur, which is called Salad. We have a Tyranitar, which Vogel calls Grimlock. What else do we have? We have a Teddiursa, I think it's called, that's called Luna, because it's got like a little moon on its belly. And we've got a mess in this box. I can't remember the other ones. We have a Jirachi, but Jirachi gets to keep its own name because it sounds like Jessiachi, so it's like my Pokemon. I don't have as much washi tape as other people, but also washi tape. Yeah, you guys should see Rachel's collection, and in particular Rachel's mum's collection. That was like scary big, because her mum got into bullet journaling for a brief moment in time, and much like me, when she gets into things, she wants to have all of the stuff for it, so she bought like mountains of washi tape, like boxes upon boxes, and didn't really stick with bullet journaling, so she's got like a shit ton of tape, which she then passed on to Rachel to have a look through to see if she wanted any of it before she donated it or something like that, I think. But big shrug, big shrug. I need more neutral washi tapes because I don't know if you can see in the box, maybe part of it, I'm like very into my glitter tapes, at least when I started, which aren't the most user-friendly for a bullet journal because they actually add a lot of bulk, which is not ideal, but hey. Like, how do we get these out of the box in a way that is reasonable? There we go, there's another one that's from the sushi set. It's got like the sesame seed pattern on it with little dots. Because I like my dots, I like my dot washi tapes. Dot washi. These ones are all very paper based, so they're like you can actually write on top of them. But they're not quite as sticky as my other tapes are. Get off my finger! We have towers to make. Thank you. I think that my ideal outcome for this is going to have these not be in their tubes, and to have possibly try to destash at least a good chunk of the ones that we have in here, because I want to effectively replace my tapes with the ones from the Washi Tape shop, because I just like them better. They're just nicer to use. Not to say that these are like bad washi tapes or anything. They're just not the ones I gravitate towards anymore. Hello, glitter pile. And you can probably tell that some of these glitters are much more glittery than other ones of these glitters. So for instance, like, all but one of these is like super glittery, and then this guy's more like a shimmer glitter rather than like a glitter glitter. Anywho. Oh no! I'm sorry that you're having panic attacks. It really sucks. It sucks super hard. I've only had, I think, about 3 panic attacks in my life, and they were shared. Like, so I very much feel for people who have them on a more regular basis, because it's just not, it's not the business. There we go. You see how many double ups I have in these? Because I think that Rachel had some as well, and then she didn't want hers, and I was like, oh yeah, I use these, because I was, again, using them in the, teacher journal. That's the one. I can think of words. We have some, like, little metallic-y ones, which are quite nice. They're like little shiny bit. Yeah, I'm doing quite well with making towers, and then over here I just decided to put everything down as a single layer, like a fool. You're a Washi Tape shop one, so you belong up here. You guys can check over there. Some more dot washi. Dot washi. Hi Chloe, I'm glad you can make it along. Come chill with us while I attempt to destash mustache. Not mustache. Trigger warning for mustache comments. Oh my gosh. Not really. Certainly not triggered. There we go. This one Rachel gave me for when I was doing a bee theme, and I just didn't get around to using it because she kind of gave it to me too late. Yeah, I was right. I'm just going to be like behind my fort of these and then my sticker packs and all of that. I don't use stickers, but I love collecting stickers. I do think that the use of things and the collection of things are like 2 separate hobbies. I don't know if you're talking about this silver, but this is like a holographic washi tape, which is pretty pretty. Going there. And then we have the fleet of the thin boys, after we get these florally bits out of the way, and the bubbles. You came from somewhere. See, the issue with this part is that these guys are all in a color order that I really like, and I'd kind of like to keep them in said color order. So we're gonna have to try and get them out very sensibly. Jess, sensible. Yeah, okay. I don't really want to make one giant tower out of them, but I think that's what we're gonna go with. Do not roll. Stay where you are. Oh god, we're gonna fall. Nope. There we go. We're alright. We're okay. Stay there. There we go. 1, 2. Beautiful tower. And then I've got like just a little bit left of the box, so he can go on top. In theory. I'm going to knock these over. Not intentionally, but it's probably going to happen. Alright, so we have emptied the washi tape box. That one is done. Boom. No more washi for you. He's got a stain in him as well, but that's fine. Do not roll. Stay where you are. So this is my fleet of washi tapes, including the washi tapes that we don't really use. We need a system here, but I'm not too sure what the system's gonna be. I also think that there's the issue of like the cheerleader effect, like we talked about a couple of lives ago. Like all of these washi tapes look very good together, but if I actually look at them individually, it's a question of would I actually use them, you know? Because when I see a little fleet like this, I'm like, oh, you look so beautiful, like we got our little kind of rainbow gradient spectrum going, but then I pick up an individual tape and I go, no, you're not going in my journal, get out of here. So, by color or pattern, see, so that's the thing. Previously, I was doing it by kind of both, like these ones were all my thin washi tapes, so they were all together. And these ones were all my glitter washi tapes, so they were all together. These ones were my dot washi tapes, and they were all together, kind of thing. And I think that more often than not, I look for size before I look for color. Question mark? Is that a correct assumption? Drink break. There we go. Yeah, I think that we're gonna have to start by size, and we're gonna have to be a bit ruthless with which ones we do and don't keep. Yeah, I mean, my desk is completely gone now. We did all of this hard work to to clean it up, and now it's just lost under Fort Washi. It's okay. Leaf is still here. He's the king of the castle. Like, chilling. Get back in there, Leaf. You're not allowed out yet. So, see, the problem with my... Okay, I say the problem. It's not necessarily a problem. This tower here of the thin washi tapes, like I said, very big cheerleader effect, looks very cute together. I think I'm going to end up getting rid of the majority of them because I don't like the individual patterns all that much, which just makes me sad. And by getting rid of, I mean they're going into the destash pile. So I'm going to leave you guys to last because I think that you will be challenging to deal with because of the emotional attachment I have to you. Whereas I think that the, like any thin washi tapes, because I find that thin washi tapes are harder to find, I just get a little bit more like, about it. I think we might start with the 1.5 centimeter ones, so like the regular size, because I don't have as much of an attachment to these ones. Those ones I don't really mind going through, and instantly knocks over tower. Don't mind going through and being a little bit more ruthless towards, so we will put all of those out here. Just drag them out, get rid of the thin ones as we go, and we'll have a look at them. Okay. I'm gonna need another bucket to discard into because that one is full. And maybe some of the discard bucket that is actually nice that people might like. Like, I don't know, do people like this kind of stuff with like the gold foiled leaf and the rose and this kind of little like night sky kind of stuff? Is that somebody's aesthetic? I don't know, it just wasn't my aesthetic and that's why it's in the discard bucket. So, mayhaps. You can go back in here for now, but it might become part of the destash giveaway. So, having a look through, I really like patterns, and simple kind of patterns are something that I really like. So this kind of thing speaks to me with the like pretty pink geometric. I don't even know if you can see this. I need to hold up like a beauty blogger, don't I? But it is pretty cute. I like the I'm moving very quickly. There we go. You guys can kind of see it. So that's not too bad. The problem with the destash is not to just buy as much. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, wow, I have so much space. I can fill it with all the washi tape. So this guy is staying because I really like that pattern. This guy is a maybe because I do actually like solid colors. This one is probably actually... I'm torn because I like the idea of Christmas Getaway, and then I have... The issue with this one is that if you put it in your journal and close the page, it will stick to itself. Like, so if I ran, say, a line of Merry Christmas washi across the page, like across the spread, and then closed it, the foiling parts, like, stick. So that one is a contender for the maybe pile, along with this one, because it does the same thing. This one I have used previously, but I don't know if I necessarily like it. I think I just use it because it was there, so you're also going the maybe pile. I'm pretty sure the maybe pile's gonna get really big. This one I really like the style of. I think that this is really cute. I also like that it's kind of a navy, but like a greenish navy, so we're gonna keep that. What's it called? Asahona. Asahona? That's cool. I like that. That style is nice. This guy is a no. I'm not gonna use this. I do not need that one. I need to make these piles very distinctive, and I need the no pile to be especially distinctive. I'm gonna get a box. There we go. I want that box. This box? Alright, this box. This box is now going to be known as the Fuck It Bucket. this is where we will put the washi tapes that are not going to be with me anymore. So, goodbye. The fucking bucket can sit in the back here. There we go. Just stay. Stop moving. It's moving. That's fine. The caution washi tape I actually use quite a lot. I really like this one. So that one is going to stay. I'm going to put my stay pile like over here, away from everything else. Just so I know that it's a staying washi tape. I don't dislike this, but I also don't use it anymore. You don't need it. The fucking bucket. You are part of a set. I can't deal with sets right now. I really love this donut washi tape, but I don't think I'm ever going to use it, so fuck it, bucket. This one is very pretty. I like the little kind of rose gold foiling element to it. I like the little triangle designs, so it can stay. There are many times I could use a fucking bucket. Yeah. This pattern, I love this pattern as well. This is another one of those, I think, Japanese-esque style patterns. Yeah, the waves. Okay, excellent. Segaiha. Segaiha? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I try, though. That can stay. Even though it's orange, and orange isn't really my jam, I do love that pattern, so it can stay. I don't need this. Like, as cute as it is, I do not need keyboard washi tape. Like, I'm not that musical. Stars. Ooh, that's challenging. You can go on the maybe, along with the bubbles. Nope, the bubble's going. There we go. Decisive moment. Fuck a bucket. We also don't need this guy either. Like, as cute as he is with his little, like, bunting banners. Goodbye, fuck a bucket. Oh, I'm saying fluck. Am I? I'll say fukit bukit. Is that helpful? This is not going to be a big enough fukit bukit. I love dots. This was one of the first washi tapes that I bought, and because I have such an attachment to it, I try not to use it as much as I otherwise would, because this is like, it's just a fun pattern, like, I don't know, beauty blogger style. It's got a little gold dot moment, little pink dots, and it's just pretty. I like it. It looks jazzy. So it will not be part of the fucket bucket. Fukit bukit. I need to, like, work on my accent. I would feel bad getting rid of this washi tape, but I don't know when I'm ever going to do a bee theme again. But I do like the honeycomb pattern. So it can be part of the strong maybe pile. The maybe pile is like, it's just now the same size as the keeping pile. You are team maybe? We need more washi tapes that are of that color. See, okay. I always tell myself that I like to keep solid color washi tapes, but then I find myself not using them as much as I would otherwise expect. Also, do I have a yellow? And if so, where the heck is it? I can't see one. I assume that I don't have a yellow anymore. I might have used it all. I probably did. Anywho. So I'm going to put all of those guys in the contenders of the maybe pile, because I'm not actually sure if I really need them. Because as much as I tell myself I like solid colors, I think I actually have a preference for patterns now. We're allowed to change as people. We're allowed to grow. All good. To try and be polite public. Oh, I'm laughing out loud at Jess. Love it. Alright. I'm glad that you can make it to the live too. Yeah, I can see if the ones that I actually want to keep work is a good idea. Because washi tapes actually have an expiry date, which I did not know. It's with the dotty ones. No, so this one's a yellow dotty one, actually. This one has spots as well. I don't know how well he shows up on camera. So he is very much part of his little dot fam over here. This one I will keep because I actually find this black and white stripes to be helpful. I'm going to dispose of this one because I never need weather washi tape. I don't keep track of the weather. You can see I've cut off the little cloudy one so that I could put something down somewhere at one point, but I think the thing with washi tape like this is that it's not just one weather type. It's like the same 5 or something repeated, but depending on where you live, you probably need like more cloudy ones and less sunny ones, or like more rainy ones and less cloudy ones, or like whatever. I hope you guys kind of get what I'm going with here. I would prefer these as stickers rather than as washi tape, so goodbye. Yeah, they expire because of the glue, I'm pretty sure. The glue loses its stickiness over time and thus doesn't really work as well anymore. We have a little leaf moment here. This is actually a recent purchase, but I didn't purchase the set for this one. I purchased it for a different washi tape in the pack. I got some little leaves. This isn't really my aesthetic, so this one's going to go into the fucking bucket. But gone. Dealt with. You are all thin. You are not my problem right now. You are not thin. Ah! But the ones on top of you are ah! Sorry, that was probably loud. I found the yellow washi tape. The black one is 100% getting kept. I do like solid black washi tapes. These guys, je ne sais pas. We will see. We will put them in the potential pile. The pile of great potential. Which is getting ever taller. And of course I decided I wanted those in rainbow order, so now the smallest one is like on the bottom. Whoops. You guys are fine. You guys are thin. You are not thin. See, I kept this one because I really quite liked the pattern of it, but I haven't used it, and I've had it for zonk. Zonk yonks? Yonks, that's the one. Zonks is when we're feeling sleepy. Yonks is when things have been in our stash for a while. So it's got some butterflies, some flowers, a little fat beetle bee thing, some little hearts. I like this because it's kind of love-esque themed, but it's not straight like pinks and reds. I will keep you for now. You can stay for now, because you're better than the maybe pile, but I'm not 100% sold on whether I'll use you. But no, I don't need this. Goodbye. Into the fucking bucket. These ones I like the idea of, because it's a little film strip washi tape, but I don't use it, because I don't have a pen that can write on the washi tape nicely. So, goodbye. Into the fucking bucket. The Leaning Tower of washi. I'm very worried about it falling. So of course I go and prod it. That was a sensible idea. This one is getting kept because I think this pattern is really cool. Yeah, when the pile topples, that's when it's time to decide. So we can keep it here for now. I don't know if you guys have played that game. I think it's on Instagram or something, on like Reels, where you've got the tower that like stacks on top of itself and you blink to tell it to stop, but if there's anything hanging over it like falls off. I'm hoping my tower doesn't end up like that. You are thin, you are thick. This one I'm keeping because this is the one that I'm using in my yearly collections journal. So it has a current purpose and thus can stay. No, fucking bucket. Okay, I should probably show you what it is before I just throw it away. So this one is a bunch of different arrows, which in theory is a cute idea, but it doesn't seem to have a cohesive color palette that I like. It's got like a bunch of different arrow designs. If you guys can kind of see that. Yeah, you get the idea. Anywho. Yeah, see, I think that the solids would do really well for masking, because I think they're the kind of tapes that would pull up quite nicely. But I've always been a fan of keeping my solids because I always thought that I was the kind of person who would use solids more than any other type. But I find that the washi tapes I actually use the most are these ones that aren't a complete solid color. They're my watercolor rainbow set, which is getting kept. It's just sitting here for now. Because I think these color families have the same issue. Like, I like them because they are all together, little cheerleader effect. But if I was going to use them individually, like, I'm not going to use that kind of a pattern. Or that one. Or probably that one. Anyways, we're not up to those yet. This guy I kept because I just thought that the color palette of it was super fun. And I was kind of waiting to use it in a video, but I have technically already used it. If you guys saw my video on, what was it? How to use a lined journal, for a bullet journal. I did use this washi tape in there, and since then I'm just like, fuck bucket. You are thin. I need to put the thin ones somewhere so they're not in my way. Thin washi. Thick washi. Okay, I know we're not up to thick washi, but I'm not going to use either of these, so they can go in the fucking bucket. Goodbye. I like this grid washi tape, even though it doesn't have a very good resolution on it. I'm not sure if you guys can actually see, but it's a little bit blurry. And that's not because of the like faint lines that are in the middle. I'm pretty sure that's just shadowing from what's underneath it. but I do quite like this style. I like a good neutral grid washi. We'll put you guys there, you're part of a cheerleader kind of set. I do not need these days of the week. They are very cute, but I also feel like it's the kind of thing that I'd want them to be a proper gradient, and Wednesday and Thursday are not part of a proper gradient. Actually thinking about what we should keep. I know, right? I'm trying to be thoughtful here. I don't want to just throw things away. I'm not throwing them away. I use that word very lightly. I don't want to just discard of them or dispose of them, and then regret my choices. But I don't want to keep things that I'm not going to use. You are part of the blue pile tiny washi tape. See, this is a cool pattern, and I feel like I must have purchased it quite recently because it's still really thick and I can't find the end of it, but I don't know if I'd actually use this pattern. But it is pretty cool. You can go on the maybe pile. It's been a while since we've had something for the maybe pile, so we'll put you on the maybe pile. Carefully, so we don't have to deal with the maybe pile just yet. All right. Hey, what? I thought I already got rid of you. Seriously? Did I just, like, not throw it into the bucket? Is that what happened? Please hold. Let's see. I'm not going crazy. I have two. So I actually have two of this one. So considering I discarded of one of them, I'm also going to be discarding of the other. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be fun for an Alice in Wonderland theme, eh? Like the black and white kind of stuff. Yes, I do not need either of these because they have the same general issue of me not having a pen to write over them with. But yeah, the film washi's just like, here to spite you. Me and my cousin tag teaming you to ruin your life. No, probably not. This has dots on it. I do like dots. I will keep this. Same thing. I like dots. I'm gonna keep the dots. And the same thing for the pink dots as well. Like, I enjoy dots. These dots, though, are a little bit too haphazard for me to actually like it as much. So this one shall go into the fucker bucket. Dead. Gone. Gone. Very much. We're still doing the... Now we're on to all of the cheerleader effect ones that are all, like, together. So, for instance, as a set, together, I super love these. But then individually, I also love these, so I'm gonna keep all of them. Oh, thank you for being here. I'm sorry you can't stay for us and that it is late. I hope you sleep well in the assumption that you're going to bed. Yay for us. These guys, yeah, they're all really cute, so I'm going to keep all of them. Even though we've got a cheerleader effect going. Okay, we'll look at them individually. I love this pattern, it's going to stay. I love this pattern, because it is the same pattern, and I actually quite like the maroon colour, so it will stay. I love dots. I still love dots. And these ones I just love the pattern of as well, so they can all stay. They're all good. I don't use them as much as I could. I used them for an entire setup back in June of 2019, I think. I think I did. I'm not gonna go check. We have a job to do. I'm pretty sure it was June 2019, and I used those washi tapes for the entire month, and that was quite fun. Because I like that they're already part of a little set together. I think it's nice that they work together. Okay, so when we get to these dot washi tapes, the issue that I take with them is the fact that they are less sticky and they are made of paper. So they're not very good for masking and they don't really stick to my page super well. I've got like other dot washi tapes that I just like more. As much as I love the rainbow of this, I think it is the cheerleader effect because this peachy color is not really for me. I don't really use orange, so the yellow makes the dots hard to show up. Green is my second favorite color, but it's not this type of green. And when we get to the end here, like these are the ones that I probably would actually use. they can go on the maybe pile. Carefully. They can carefully go on the maybe pile so I don't have to deal with them just yet. Drink break. Well, my turtle, this little guy here, he is from Bath in England. Bath, I think. We got him when I was like 5, so he's like a relic of my childhood. Unless you mean Puddles. Puddles is a cute little turtle too. Yeah. The stuffed turtle. Yeah, little squirtle. Alright, so the maybe pile is growing. I think that technically speaking, the keep pile might be like kind of a similar size. Just a little bit taller. The keep pile is currently a little bit taller. I know it's hard to tell because you're on an angle, but it's like 1 washi tape bigger. But we're putting those to the side so they are segregated from the rest of the washi tapes so that we know that they are being kept. Yeah, I know, right? Just don't try and topple over my towel when I'm drinking my drink. That would be a bad time. Okay, I forgot that literally every single one of these washi tapes is also the same size, so we're going to need to open up all of my Archer and Olive washi tapes and look at those ones individually as well. We also need to do with all of these ones because they're all coming out of their tubes. Okay. But the question is, which one do we do first? Do we do these guys or the Archer and Olive ones? Choices. We will decide in a second. For now, I'm just going to put you in a pile because you are, again, part of the cheerleader effect where all of the washies look really cute together, but they're not necessarily going to be stellar individually. We also have to deal with all the glitter ones because the glitter ones are going to be the same problem. See, I love glitter, like, a lot, which is problematic because then it comes to getting rid of them and I'm like, no, I don't want to get rid of any of them. I think that I will at least keep all of my, like, bright ones, like the bright colours, but then I might get rid of the dull colours, possibly. Need to go stack firewood. Alrighty, well, have a good time with that. We might be here when you get back, because this is taking a hot minute. This guy is not glittery enough for my liking. These guys are all quite glittery. By these guys, I mean these 3. Because I think these are all the Scotch ones. Minus this guy. This guy's not a Scotch one, but he is my only true red, so he can stay. That looks pretty good. I've got a nice, like, saturated set of glitter washi tapes. Because I don't necessarily use them in my journal, but I will use them for other things. I think they're a bit of fun. So I think these guys can stay. Do the glitters come off? Drops all the glitter. Excuse me. Put that back on. Let's see. No, they're pretty well stuck considering I just dropped them all over myself. Those ones don't seem to come off. They seem pretty okay. It's okay, it wasn't the discard pile or the maybe pile, so I don't have to deal with the maybe pile. Those guys can stay. These ones are probably not... Oh, sorry. These 2 will also be staying because they're also the Scotch ones. Part of the reason I want to keep the Scotch ones is because they're expensive, but they're also a lot more saturated. So they can stay as well. Yay for glitter washi tape. I don't even know if glitter washi is even technically washi, because doesn't washi mean paper? I think that most of these are not made of paper. But, so you know before how I was talking about the idea of, like the washi tape shop versus places like AliExpress and things like that. Pretty sure that all of these glitter washi tapes, these more kind of thinner tapes, but less saturated, less glittery tapes, they were from AliExpress, I believe. Whereas these guys, the more saturated ones, these were all from my kind of local craft shop or local stationery shop. So these are Scotch tapes. There we go. So a bit more expensive, but thus a lot more saturated in terms of their colour. These guys can go away into the fuck bucket. Now, what's next? Let's see, discard, not for any particular reason. Yay, I'm glad that you've been inspired to go through your collection too, because, yeah, I think that this is going to be very freeing once I've done. Like, I will feel better about not having so much stuff, because it's also like, if you're just looking through tapes that are tapes that you actually like, it just brings you up. When you're looking through a bunch of tapes that you're kind of about, it's like, you know, it's not as good a time. Anywho. Yeah, washi meant more like transparent types. Because I think that the word washi, like, is a Japanese word, and I think it's technically washi tape. Like, because it's like an sound, like a-i-u-e-o, washi. Anyways. And I believe that means paper. So when you say washi tape, it's like a paper tape. Which this is not a paper tape. This is plastic. But it is also holographic, which is very cute. But then I don't really know if I have a lot of use for it in my journal. But it is very cute. Not for right now, though. Those are not the right size. I think I'm going to do these guys first. So we'll just move you out of the way. Like, I'm going to keep all of these ones because my mum gave them to me. So it's like a sentimental value thing. And I don't really have a lot of... I don't really keep a lot of stuff because of sentimental value. But these ones, like... This is the first set of washi tape my mum got for me. And they're all pretty and I like them. Even though it's probably the cheerleader effect. But still, I'm keeping it. Okay. And I think that, like, my keep pile is significantly smaller than I thought it was going to be so far. So I think it's okay. So we are going to go through each of these tubes and decide which ones of these, oh, that's going to fall. There we go. We're going to keep. There we go. There we go. We're good, we're good. Yeah, it's like a handmade Japanese paper, and that's what those ones that I just put to the side were. Like, they are, yeah, premium washi tape, handmade, or like hand silk screened Japanese mulberry paper, so that's kind of a big deal. Whereas these ones are kind of like, hey, random print off things on plasticky paper, but like, there's nothing wrong. These washi tapes are totally fine. The glue smell is kind of impressive. But I think that's just because I don't use them or open them as much as my other washi tapes. So I think that, yeah, I know, right? I just cleaned my desk and it was so beautifully clutter-free, and now here we are with all of these washies all over it. Dear. Okay, I already know for a fact that I'm keeping every single one of these because I use these washi tapes probably the most often. Like, you can see my yellow is really thin because I used it pretty much all of last February when I was doing my bee theme. But I do not want to keep it in the tube, so it can come out of the tube, but be in the keep pile. There we go. In rainbow order, because we love a good rainbow. There we go. And I don't want to keep any of these tubes, really, but I'll put them over here for now. In the bin. Over here for now in the bin. So, let's see. I know already for a fact that I'm not going to use any of the washi tapes that have this kind of pattern, because this is not my aesthetic whatsoever. Like this kind of pattern. You guys can see it. It's like with a little need a beauty vlogger it. Can you tell what it is? Maybe. It's like that kind of color with that kind of pattern. It's not really for me. So those ones, every single one of them is going into the fuck bucket. Now I need to go find them all. Maybe I could just organize them by pattern to start with. This seems like an idea. That's stars, so that's like a random pattern. That's a lines kind of thing. So what, houndstooth kind of thing. Houndstoothy thing. Stripy bits, dotty bits. So dots and spots can go together. What's this called? Like circle something? I don't remember what that's called, but it has a name. Stripes is, all the stripeses can go here. Different types of stripeses. Dotty, 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 random, zig, 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 zig. Lines, dots, lines, weird thing, dots, random, I don't know, that's a thing. That's one of those kind of, it's not even a paisley, because paisley's nice. I kind of like paisley. I think I like paisley at least. Big shrug. That houndsy toothy thing. That's that one. That one. Lines. Rows of dots. Random. And then, what's this one called? We know what it's called. Like a plaid? Plaid kind of pattern? Yeah. But I wanted a plaid that had red and black. That's what I needed. But I didn't have it. it's fine. Okay, dots and circles. We've kind of got some stacks going here. They're not very orderly, but at least it gives us a starting point. So these two are the same kind of pattern as that pink one that I don't really, like, it's not my pattern. So these ones can go into the fuck bucket, which is very full. You are completely right, we totally needed a bigger fuck it bucket. The gingham, is it that you guys were calling it? Those are over here. These stripes need to be sorted some more. So these ones here, I have no idea what this pattern is called, and I think there's technically a couple of variations of it in here, but all of these are patterns that I do not use. Yeah, buffalo plaid washi. I really want some of that. I think that somebody might have sent me a picture of, like, Valerie from Bright Violet Arts, possibly. I think she was using it. I honestly can't remember, but somebody sent me through a picture, and I was like, oh yes, I need that. But yes, this pattern is not something I need. I do not like this pattern. It is not my aesthetic. Into the fuck bucket. You were already deemed to be fuck it bucket worthy and then somehow escaped. This reminds me of David Jones, because David Jones, I think, used to have a pattern like this. I don't even know if you guys know what David Jones is. But yeah, this pattern is not for me, so it can go into the fuck bucket. The fuck bucket is getting very, I don't know, tippy, because the bottom of this box is not super secure, and I'm very worried he's going to fall over and spill his guts all over my desk. Please don't do that. Let's see. This one's another pattern that's really not for me. It's not really yeah, it looks like it's not my jam. It can go into the bucket. I think that the issue is that if I was going to use a washi tape, I probably wouldn't gravitate towards any of these. I used to use them a little bit in my long-term collections journal because I'd do it like each page was a different color. And I'd put a washi tape into, I think it was mainly just so that I was using washi tape because I had a bunch of them. I honestly think that I could put pretty much every single one of these into the fucking bucket and not be sad. Which also makes me feel like I should put them back into their color tubes and give them away as color packs. What do you guys reckon? Should I put them back into their, back into their tubes with their colors, or should I just chuck them all into the bucket that is incredibly full? I think if I was going to put them into their color tubes, I'd rather just do it now, but yeah. Have I actually decided to keep any of them yet? Let's see. Okay, all those in favor of random washi giveaway, say random washi giveaway. All those in favor of putting them into their color tubes, say color tube. Okay, so that then at least I've got a definitive vote on those. Because they're all going into a giveaway-esque kind of thing, which I will figure out how we're doing at some point. But it looks like most people are in terms of random. Let's see, how many randoms? 1, 2, 3... One for color tube, color tube, but random. Alright, it looks like the randoms seem to have it, so we're just gonna... We need a bigger bucket. This isn't gonna work. So, thankfully I'm a hoarder, so we're gonna put it in... What was this, the September sub box? Yeah? We're gonna open this up, and this can be the washi tape box. And we'll just slide all of these into there. These ones aren't necessary. Goodbye. See you later. I probably should have picked the December sub box because that one's even bigger. There we go. And this one can go away. This is our new box for washi tapes. There we go. We'll try and position it so that it doesn't topple over all my towers. Stay. There we go. Not too bad. So many tapes. Oh, it's freeing though. I'm like looking at my little pile of the ones I am keeping, and it's like filling me with love. Ugh, they're all types that I actually like. So, now we're on to the Archer and Olive ones. And I'm just going to take them out of all of their little boxes, because I don't need the little boxes. There is a good chance that the majority of these ones are going to end up in that bucket as well, because just don't use them. Some of them you can see the lids have already been pulled off because anytime I open my washi tapes up, I just accidentally like rip the lid off, which is problematic. Okay, I love these ones. I already know that this is very much my style. I like the little kind of like drip washi, which I'm not going to open it because I don't want to have to try and deal with sticking it back to itself or something. But it's got like a little kind of, I think it's technically supposed to go this way better. The little drip. Yeah, there we go. That one's cute. Yeah, my mum's sorting her quilting fabric at the moment. She's well, she was sorting her quilting area. We love a good check. The check can stay. And that I know has been a bit of a saga for her. Look at the little clouds. They're so cute with the little stars. I love stars. There we go. And this one is probably the one that's most contended as to whether I would or wouldn't keep it. So it can go on the maybe pile, which eventually is going to be out of shot. I just ordered more washi that I don't necessarily need. Oh, thank you for using my link. I'm very appreciative of people who use my link. You know, it's a nice way to support me. And also, like, if you use my code, you can get a discount and stuff. So it's pretty sweet. Ugh. Rip the lid off. Come on, buddy. We can do it. Ugh. That's better. So these ones are the ones from the January theme box. The one with, like, the snow and the ice and stuff. Which I think are pretty freaking cute. They are a strong contender for being kept, but we're not going to focus on it just yet because we're unboxing first. Let's see. So this is the one that I have like 2 entire sets of. Unlike the other fall collection one, which I have 3 entire sets of. But I think these pinks and blues are much more my style compared to the other ones, but we will look at them all together in a second. This one was, I think, part of a spring set at some point. Yeah, the washi tape shop is more expensive, but they are better quality, so, like we talked about before. There we go. I love stars. I'm a sucker for stars. The January ones are really pretty too. Let's see, that one is there. Oh gosh. I'm just kind of mourning the point where my desk was tidy. We will get back to that point, but not just yet. There we go. I've got those washi tapes. And the neon ones. See, the neon ones, they're not really my style, but they're actually pretty cute. Like, I think that these would be really fun to base a theme around. But we will see. My bin is very full. Little set of tapes, very cute. This one was from the like Celestial collection. Just ordered a new bunch of washi tape for yourself. Excellent. This guy is not actually the right size, so he can sit over there. We're doing size-based sorting. Size-based sorting. That is not washi tape. That is a sticker roll. And this guy here. There we go. Yeah, I think that that's a thing, eh? Like, I find that the price that I pay for the washi tape shop ones, although it is more expensive, I just love the tape so much more because I love the thinness of the tape so it doesn't add bulk to your journal and it sticks really nicely. And the thing that I like to do with my tape a lot of the time, especially these thicker ones, is I'll rip it down the middle to kind of make a ripped edge border on my page. So if we just gently lean over and grab this cheeky boy. So for instance, these edges here, like that's one thicker washi tape that I've then ripped in half. If I can see where it is. It's somewhere. It's not here, but it's somewhere. And then like ripped it to make kind of like corner edges and stuff like this. And it's just a nice little way to add some decoration to your journal, like quickly, effectively. Like little ripped edge border here and stuff. Anywho, I personally think that they're great. All the way. Yeah. I think I've only gotten to the end of a washi tape roll a couple of times, and it's usually because I was using the washi tape for masking. Wah wah. Where is that washi tape? The one that I was just showing you. I have no idea where it is, which bums me out because it was like it was the one tape that made me like fall in love with the Washi Tape shop. I'm sure we will find it at some stage. Anywho, so we are looking at now the Archer and Olive washi tapes, and we have a small fleet of them. And I already know that this one isn't going to go into the fuck it bucket, because in theory, the fuck it bucket is there for like giveaway kind of stuff. But look at how much tape is left on this one. That would be incredibly rude of me to give that in a giveaway to somebody. So this one is intentionally going to go into the like using it for masking pile. But I'm going to put it here just for now, because we might have to go through the discard pile and see if we can pull out any good tapes from there to put in here. This one is not washi tape, just if you were wondering, because I know the box is just chilling in the back. There's actually a sticker roll, so he doesn't even belong here, but he needs to be put away. So he's chilling on my desk. So, I am not going to use day of the week washi tape, so this one is very easily told to be discarded. If I can actually show you what it looks like though, just in case you were curious. So it's got the days of the week in kind of like foiling, if that shows up on camera. I don't know, the peachy tone and the gold is kind of similar. And I feel like it's just not in focus, but yeah. Yeah, there we go. You can keep Leaf company. There we go. Friends. So we don't need that one. And because I have two of it, we doubly don't need that one into the fuck it bucket. These ones, I actually don't dislike the grid. That's why I haven't used it yet. So it is a contender for the maybe pile. Do not fall over. I cannot deal with you just yet. Okay? Just stay. Just stay there. I think it's a careful drink break. Careful drink break. Alright, this is very bright and fun, but it is not my aesthetic. So this one will be going into the fuck it bucket. I like how some of you guys keep calling it the fluck it bucket. Like, I don't know what fluck means, but like fook. Like, oh, feck. And we'll call it the feck it bucket. This is quite cute. With the little leaves and the kind of like one-tone background. I don't dislike this one, but I don't know if I'd actually use it. This is I want to say it's a maybe, but I really do not want to put it on top of that tower. But I'm gonna do it. Gonna do it. Okay. We're good? We're fine? I know you guys can't even see the top of the tower anymore, can you? But it's growing. I promise I don't have like a secret shelf up here that I'm just putting things on. This is cute, but it is not my aesthetic, so that one can go. Go away with your Vom Red. I don't understand. That just sounds gross. There we go. No sudden sneezing. Yeah, we sneeze away. The teapots one is very cute, but it is not very me. And I have 3 sets of it, as you can see. Am I rhyming? Is that even the same one? Those are teapots. Yeah, no, it's the same one, because those are the... Okay. It's mostly the same. Like, those teapots are the same. And then the candles are the same. And then there's... Yeah, well, anyways, I do not need this. Yeah, I'm popular, so the bots are coming. Oh my god, they like me. They really, really like me. This is the same one that we just discarded before, over here, but it is actually full. So we will put that onto the... No, I'm not allowed to start the second tower. The second tower is not a thing, because once it falls over, all those maybes we then actually have to consider. That was the rule. We set up rules for ourselves. This is a very cute tape, but I don't think I need it. Yeah, it's gone. Oh, I'm sorry that you missed the teapot washi tape, because yeah, I somehow got 3 of them because they accidentally sent me 2 sets that were the same instead of 1 of each. And then I ordered the replacement for myself and they sent me the same one again. So I'm like, no, I don't want that one. This one is cute. I like this color palette. So this one is actually much more of a contender for the possibility pile, the maybe tower. All right. There we go. We're okay. We're fine. Everything is good. Oh, no, we're gonna look at you in a second. So, these ones here, I am not sad about the color palette. I think they're very cute, but I don't like all the kind of eclectic doodles. Like, unless I was doing a theme solely based around, like, mushrooms and postage stamps and butterflies or moths or whatever, but I'm not gonna do that because that's not really my style, unless you guys really want to see it, but I don't know. So, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. These two are not my colours, so it's a no from me. Goodbye. This one I actually do really like, and I used this in my video that was about like 22 different layout ideas for 2022, which I'm excited to make one of those for 2023 as well, because I think they're fun videos, and people seem to enjoy that. But this type of tape I actually do quite like. I think the pattern is cute, and I like the little combination of the kind of like burgundy-esque kind of reddish color with the yellow, so that one can stay. I think this is the first Archer and Olive tape that we've actually said can stay outside of the Greater Good collaboration, so awkward. Okay. Do I want to do these ones? I feel like I really should consider them individually, so... Icicles with foiling, heck yes, that is super cute. I am totally keeping that. Hello, I'm glad you could make it. Will I give my discount to my students? I don't think they'd appreciate it like you guys would appreciate it. So maybe, we will see. The snowflakes are really cute. I like the designs of those, and the foiling, that's very pretty, so we can keep that one. This one is probably a contender for the maybe pile versus this one, which is like more saturated in blue, which I like a bit better. So we'll put you on the maybe pile carefully. Oh dear. Okay, we're good. I feel like I need to tilt you guys up so you can actually see the growing tower. We'll see if we can move the camera in a way that doesn't give you guys whiplash. Let's see. Oh, sorry, that was down, wasn't it? Is that up enough? We also need to be careful because my charge is going to come out. And I don't want us to run out of power. That would be a bit lame banana. You can kind of see the top, can't you? But I still want you to be able to see the desk. There's a problem. Well, that's where we're at the moment. I will endeavour to work in this kind of space, so hopefully you can see a little bit better. Sorting socks, not as fun as washi tape. I don't know, my socks would be way easier to sort though, because they're all just black. This one is probably a no. Like, I like the foiling. I think the foiling's pretty cute, but I'm not gonna do a cactus theme for myself. There we go, hold it up a little higher. I've got you guys moved. There we go. Can we see it? You can't even see it. There we go. That's fine. You get the idea. That one into the fucking bucket. Goodbye. Poor Leaf. Never. Yeah. Put Leaf on top of the tower? No, don't put Leaf on top of the tower, because then the tower will fall and Leaf will meet a sad end. This one has like phases of the moon. So going to like crescent and stuff like that. I think that's a maybe, because I don't really know if I'm going to put Leaf inside the tower. No. I feel like he'd actually end up knocking the tower over. I love how I just moved this and you instantly can't see the top anymore. The moon phases are very pretty, I just don't know if I'd use them. This one is from the Desert box, and this is again one of those ones that has a whole bunch of like eclectic doodles, which I'm just not gonna use. So what, it's got like a moth and a dragonfly and a snake. It's not really my kind of party, so. This is another one that has like words on it, so like habit tracker, important, this week, reminder, to-dos. I am not going to use those. It's very cute, but it's not for me. Yeah, I know, right? Bubbles looks like he's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna push it. Yes, for those of you who do not know, Leaf is this here ketchup packet, which is currently living in my spare paper box for no apparent reason. He has been, I don't know, taken away from his friends, which are all the ketchup packets that I have in my own ketchup packet storage in my emergency bag, and they have decided to call him Leaf after Leif Erikson because he is an adventurer. Can Bubbles hold Leaf? Okay, we'll see if we can do that. There you go. Can they be the bestest friends that ever did live? He looks like he's holding a boombox. If you drop him and it knocks over my tower, I'm going to be incredibly unimpressed. I'm watching you. Alright. So, everything needs Google eyes, like Google Eye Washi Tape Tower. This guy, very cute, not for me. It can go into the discard pile. Aw, that's cute. It can be called like sweetie. This one is very cute. And even though it's more eclectic, I'm actually more inclined to keep it, because at least it's eclectic in a way that I would be inclined to actually make use of. So, it is a contender for the maybe pile. I'm not 100% sold on it yet, because I'm not necessarily sure if I like the gradient in the back. Like, the colors are very pretty, but alright. Okay. It doesn't help that this guy is thinner, and then we've got like a thin section here, and then this guy kind of juts off to the side, and anyway, this one I'm not going to keep. It is not for me. I'm not going to keep this. It's not for me. This one we've actually already dealt with, the only one that I want to keep from him, even though like the colors together are very nice, but we're doing them individually because we don't want to deal with the cheerleader effect, so this guy can stay. We can have 2 of those, that's fine. Those ones can go. We're getting on in the piece. I think I'm gonna have to let these ones go, because realistically I'm just not gonna use them unless I do a theme that's specifically based around these. But I also don't know. Yes, my desk. You can see my desk again more, can't you? These ones, I just don't think that I'm gonna end up using them, which kind of bums me out. Yeah. Drink break. Leave a leaf emoji. It's just like a whole bunch of ketchup packets. I would love that so much. Is there even a ketchup emoji? Or it was like you just like send a tomato? Is there a tomato emoji? I don't know. I'm very tempted to keep this set just because I think it would be cool to do a setup with them. I think for that purpose only, I might keep them. Okay. And by might, I mean that means it needs to go on the maybe pile. Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh no, I don't want to let go. Oh. Because what, you guys can see up to this guy, we have 5 more washi tapes on top of him. Yeah, the tomato or the tomato soup is probably the closest thing we've got, eh? So, more on the 1.5 centimeter washi tapes. This one I am keeping because I love the black and gold combination. I think this is super pretty. That one can stay. I kind of need to like stack all of those staying washi tapes and do a comparison, but not right now. And then we're on to these ones. And like I like them, but will I use them? I've got 2 of the silver ones. I've got a gold and a bronze. Let's see. Because I've obviously used enough of the gold that the gold is kind of running away. I just don't... Discard again, no reason. Because I think if I was going to keep ones, I'd probably keep this end that's like more saturated and probably the silver. And by that I mean like all of them except this guy, because this guy just isn't really my thing. This one's, yeah, that one's gone. The holographic, I like the look of it. Like, you can see it's like shiny, shine, shiny, shiny, shine. But I also don't know if I have a lot of use for it. Sound like the guys from Minecraft. I'm conflicted. Well, I can always just put it off as a future me's problem and put them on the maybe pile. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna put these on the maybe pile just so that I can kind of keep maintaining progress and hopefully get onto the thinner washi tapes we have. But I don't know how well this is gonna go in terms of staying stacked. Oh god, that is so precarious. And I know you guys can't see it. Vogel should not come and knock it down, Erin. Oh my lord. Because yeah, it's literally taller than my computer monitors now. That is going to be quite a mess once we get to it. It's one of those things that I feel like even just putting it in the maybe pile, I'm pretty much like saying to myself that I don't want to keep it anymore. But hey, okay. I guess we're on to the thinner washi tapes now, because I think we've done with all of the 1.5 ones. So all of these guys I'm going to discard off because they don't stick very well and I just don't have the time and patience to get them to stay stuck. Like, you can run double-sided tape behind them to stick them down, but I don't think I like them enough to warrant doing it. You know, like, they're very, very nice tapes, but we're letting them go. Requia Scud and Pache into the fucking bucket. There we go. Done. That one's nice and easy. Huzzah! We have a bunch of thin boys behind you. So this one has, like, little hearts on a string. I don't know how visible that is. Can you see it? Like, they're kind of like hanging little hearts. Yeah. Big shrug. Those ones, they're not really for me, so they can go into the fuck bucket. This one is the Arrow washi tape from before. It's just thinner, so I'm not going to use those. And this one is Days of the Week that I'm not using, so that one can go in there too. I will think about that one. These ones are like little check boxes, which would be super helpful, but they don't quite fit onto my journal properly. So I think if you were using a journal that was blank, this could actually be really helpful for you, so you don't have to draw out all of the little boxes. But they're not so great for an actual Docker journal. Yeah, fuck bucket. I'm actually tempted just to take all of these and put them straight in there because I don't use them anymore. I feel like even just thinking about them, I should just do it straight away. Well, I mean, like, if we go through patterns, we'll do patterns. Like, stripes are something that I actually like. This one is a bit too shiny for my liking, so no. That one's a pattern I don't like. This one is stripes, so we will consider later. These ones are, like, a fine enough pattern, but no. That one's a no. These ones are actually thinner. Oh. No, don't get distracted. See, that's the thing. When I get to those really thin washi tapes, like these ones, my like, blinders are on. I'm instantly like, ooh, thin washi tapes. Those are hard to come by. But I'm like, don't make decisions based on that. Make decisions based on things you're actually going to use. Because I'm not going to use... Am I? No! Oh my god, Jessica, we were just saying this! Not going to use you. These dots are very nice, but I'd prefer it if they were, like, maybe the other way around, so the gold foiling was the dot, rather than around the dot. I mean, this... I'm glad we changed to a bigger bucket, because damn. Yeah, I didn't know how much I really needed to do a washi destash until we got into it. Yeah, no, those are not for me. These patterns are not for me. See, there we go. Those are the dots that I was looking for. This one can stay because it is white with gold dots. We like that. Done. These ones are all like these little kind of flowers. I don't know if you guys can see those, but they are also not for me. Gone. Gold stripes, potentially. No, not that one. This one I've obviously used a fair bit of, but I don't want it. See, the purple and gold stripe is actually a good potential, and then this one would be more of a potential if it didn't have, like... Peach isn't really my colour. Yeah. Who's calling Vogel? Stop that. Stop calling Vogel. Ah! You scared the fuck out of me! Why did you do that?
You're right.
Oh my god! Do they know?
They told me to come pretend to knock over your washi towel.
Oh my god, you scared the shit out of me! I almost knocked over my fucking tower! Who told you this? Where did they tell you this?
On Facebook, someone messaged me.
Oh my god, you guys are like Judas. Why? Oh my god. I'm gonna like check the chat. I apologize for anybody whose ears I just like completely ruined. Who messaged you?
Deborah.
Deborah! I'm gonna throw you under the bus.
I wasn't going to do it, but then I remembered I needed to take my pills. So
Oh my god. Oh my... They scared the fuck out of me. Anyways, it's fine. It's only my feelings you all hurt. Yeah, I'm certainly awake now. You guys aren't getting any of my discarded washies, you nasty hobbitses. No, okay, it's all good. I'm sorry for headphone users. Like, no, you guys are great, hearts and shit, but fuck me. Anywho. you know, I can't even process whether I like those washi tapes, so they're just going out. I might keep the gold stripe one. No, my undies are intact, but I do need a drink break to calm my beating heart. Oh, blessed. You guys are gonna be the death of me. So back to the thin boy washi tapes. I have used this one before and I actually do quite like it, so we can keep that one. Yeah, I think this is pretty cute with their little, like, it's got little dots on it, like tiny star dots. I don't know if I can get it open for you because I'm now under the struggle bus. I can't keep my hand steady. There we go. I was like, who's calling Vogel? Don't call Vogel. And then instantly he's behind me. Low trust scenario, team. Give Deb the whole fucking bucket. Yeah, imagine if he'd actually knocked over my tower. I would be peeved. This one could stay. Maybe. No, you're gone. This one, if we have a look at it, it's like these like little pink kind of watercolor triangle-y bits. Can't find the end of the tape, so obviously haven't used it for a while. But there you go, if you can kind of see that. It's like little triangle-y bits. It's pretty cute, but I don't use it, so. Chef gives the time. I know, right? The timing was pretty perfect, but also, I don't know, maybe he was just lurking until I realized he was coming. No, I doubt that. He's got better things to do than lurk behind me. I have kept this washi tape for such a long time because I keep meaning to use it because I really like the color palette of it. And I think I'm going to keep it a little longer because I really do want to use it. I like dots. Dots can stay. This one, anytime I get it out to use, I don't. Like, I don't end up using this one, so this one can go out. This one, as much as I like a good stripe, I don't think I like these stripes, because this is actually a lot more, the white is a lot more opaque on it than other washi tapes I have, so. There we go. We can put that one there. So, we have done those thin ones, which are more like the 1 centimeter-esque washi tapes, and now we're into this guy, which is major cheerleader effect, because I put it in a gradient order, so it looks super cute, and I kind of want to keep it in a gradient order so that I can put it back into the box, but we will be going through these one at a time, and we will start here. I do use this one, as you can probably tell, because it is a lot smaller than any of the other ones, so it can stay. This guy is pretty plain. He doesn't have a offensive pattern, so I would be inclined to use him. This one is glitter, and as much as I love glitter washi tape, I don't use glitter washi tape all that much, apart from, you know, the Scotch ones that we've selected before. So this one is going to go in the discard pile. The discard pile is now sitting here for no apparent reason. I am not going to use this one. I don't really use patterns like that, so that's gone. This one can stay because I do use thin washies with patterns like that. I like hold it up. Okay, you actually see what I'm doing. There we go. So that kind of little ziggy pattern, that's kind of cute. I like that one. This one's little stars. I'm a sucker for stars, so that will stay. This one is little hearts. I'm not a sucker for hearts, so that one is gone. This one's got a little kind of like weave pattern. The weave is pretty cute, so we will keep the weave. The weave. I think technically that blue doesn't belong there. This one has 3 different blues in it. I think it's got like a blue, a teal, and then like a light blue. And unless I'm going to be using a color palette that has those colors in it, it's probably not going to get used. So it can go to the discard pile. This one is a stripe. We love a good stripe, but it doesn't really belong at that point in our gradient. So this is a dark purple and silver, which is a combination that I can get behind. So we will keep that one. This one has little asterisks in a kind of rose gold kind of color. You guys can kind of see it. Yeah, that one's quite cute. I will keep this one. Oh, this one has like lots of little silver dots and starry bits, so that is very much up my alley. We will keep that. One thing, no, I didn't get in trouble for the DT meeting. Thankfully they weren't too far into it when I got there. But yeah, it was kind of awkward. I was very appreciative that Dano came in and said like, "Oi Jess, where the heck are you? You're supposed to be at our meeting right now." Yeah, my bad. Because I knew it was on. I just totally lost track of time. Let's see. That one's got the scallop kind of edge again. It's not really my kind of thing. I love the purple, but I won't use it, so not worth keeping. Little dots, we love little dots. Little stripes, we love little stripes. Little hearts. Okay, these little hearts are pretty freaking cute. They're not foiled. They're little like dark purple hearts on a pale purple background. So that one I might keep. By might keep, I mean I am keeping because I put them in the keep pile. Stripes, we love stripes. Glitter. It's really pretty, but I'm not gonna use it, so I can go over here. This one's got a little kind of like geometric-y foil. That one's pretty cute. This one is orange, so I have no idea why it's in here, and it's also the scalloped edge, so that is a no. Yeah, see, I like the tiny washi to do like dividers, so I used to underline my headings with it and stuff like that. This one's another one with foiled hearts. I don't really need foiled hearts. This one is foiled dots. We love a good dot. This one is so jazzy. Like, look at it. It's like a little confetti party. Can you see that? I don't even know. But it's so cute. Confetti party. So it can stay. Stripes. We love stripes. This one is little bows. Like, very simply gilded. This is not my aesthetic. But you guys can kind of see the little bows. They're, yeah, it's not for me. It's for somebody. They've got a little foiling moment, but yeah. No. That is just a plain color, which is interesting. Not against a plain color, it's just not what I was expecting. Yeah, we can stay. This part looked weird though, so I pulled it off. That is fine. Alrighty. Oh, your screen reloaded and I have the spinning circle. No! What did Tammy say? We need free leaf t-shirts. I'm sure we can arrange that. Tiny stars! Look at them! So beautiful! We're keeping this one. This one is gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it, but there we go. So cute. We love some tiny stars. And there we go. We've gotten back to the end of our track again, and the track is like 50 minutes long. This one's cute. This one looks like a whole bunch of little like lipstick swatches almost, because it's just like a bunch of different little pinks. Again, not too sure if you can see it, but it is pretty cute. So we will be keeping that one. And then we have the glitter gold, which we are not going to keep. We're actually going to pull some of that off because I think some of the glitter has managed to escape. I don't know if we can... Yeah, we can rip that. That's rippable at least. Glitter? No, it doesn't fall off. It's just... So we've gotten rid of 3 glitter tapes. These 3 here. There we go. And we're getting rid of these ones, which are mainly scalloped edges, a couple of hearts, some bows, and then that tricouleur, but not like the actual tricouleur. These ones, I think that their lines are actually too far apart, so I'm going to put that into the bucket. Boom. Progress! Oh no, I thought I was doing so well, and then I forgot we have this entire other stack, which I just mutilated. That is right here. Okay. I was like, yeah, we've done the coloured washi or the thin washi. Nope. So that's the thin washi stack that's staying, because I just realised you can't actually see that. Apologies. I would totally, yeah, let's do free leaf t-shirts. What, a plain white t-shirt with ketchup packet? Yeah. I want a shirt that says that's a problem for future me. These are all things that could be arranged. Alright, I think these ones we're going to have many more discards because they are colours that I don't gravitate towards quite so often. This one has little arrows and it is very cute, but I also am not going to use it. This one's little butterflies, same idea. Little stars. I have used previously, but they're multicoloured stars, so no. That is a rainbow, and I do like a rainbow, but it is a dark rainbow. I don't want to put it on the maybe pile, but I'm gonna put it on the maybe pile once I remove this message that is obviously spam. Okay. Oh god, no! Stop moving. Thank you. Yeah, a hoodie that I'm proud of. I want to make a hoodie that I'm proud of, and I would totally make like a free leaf or a that's a future me problem one. That would be a lot of fun. These two can go because they're orange, and orange isn't for Jess. This one is rainbow, but it's not really my kind of rainbow, so that one's gone. This one has little lines. We like little lines. My design team pin will not be a ketchup packet because I feel like it's pretty much obvious that we're going to be having design team pins, but also, shh, don't tell anybody. So I wanted one that was like, it has to have a rainbow because we love a good rainbow, and I wanted it to be kind of like science-y themed, to be, you know, because I'm a science teacher, so it kind of made sense, and that is all I will say on the matter. You will get no other information out of me. We love some dots. That orange one is one I've actually used before. This one is little red hearts. We don't need that one. We like some salmon dots. We do not need salmon clouds or salmon hearts or the pink asterisks. They're not really my jam. The ones that we kept before because they were purple. That's that little pattern again that we don't really like, that one. Yeah, that's a future me problem. I'll write it down. Where's our... I think we're going to need another sticky note because that sticky note is pretty full. Alrighty. Hoodie ideas. Hoodies. That's a future me problem. And hashtag free leaf. With ketchup packet. There we go. Yay for science, and yay for free leaf, and yay for hoodies. There we go. Put that on the list of things to make. Done. Back to the washi tapes. So, discarding. Haven't sorted out yet. Keeping. This one has little lightning bolts? Maybe? I don't know. Does that look like a lightning bolt to you? It kind of does, but then it also kind of just looks like a scribble. So I'm not too sure, really, but it's kind of cute. I'll keep it for now. It's like kind of like pinky color that I like, so that's fine. This is pinky stripes, so we can keep that. This is purple dots. We love some purple dots. Purple zigzags. Heck yes. This one's like my favorite one. It's got like all of these little gold stars. It's super cute. So that one we are certainly keeping. If we can actually get you guys to see it. Apologies. Didn't. Not a beauty vlogger. You guys get the idea though, right? It has stars. It's cute. Eh. Written in ketchup. Yeah, it might look a little bit like... Have you guys seen that post that's like, I will always find you in like little cute cursive, and then I will always find you in like murder font? So we can keep that one. This one is just a... Oh, okay, it's almost a plain purple, but it's actually got these tiny little grey dots in it. That's not really... That's not for me. It might be for somebody. This one is not my colour, so it can go onto this pile. And then we're into the ass end of things. That's a no, that's a no, that's a no. That's a gross green, I don't want it. Those two are nice enough greens that I will keep them. That's a no. That's a no, that's a no, that's a no. Done. Alrighty, boom. So we actually ended up getting rid of all of these thin washi tapes as well. So, not too bad. Creating future me problems. I'm very glad, again, that we decided to get a bigger bucket for this, because that is more than I was expecting. Greens, reds, pinks. Okay, so... This one is staying. We like this washi tape. It is much more of a kind of plasticky washi, but it's totally gorgeous, and I love it. So where are we at? I feel like we're up to the point where I really need to deal with the washi tower. Just knock that one over. Apologies. So I think, yeah, it's time to deal with the washi tower, and there's a good chance that pretty much none of these are going to stay because I've effectively not been able to make a decision on them. Let's see. More drink. Let's see. Oh, David Bowie was your theme. That's cool. Nice. Let's Let's see. Do we knock the tower over? No, because it's gonna make a mess. We go. We can make 2 smaller towers. And there we go. So these are the washi tapes that we were like, maybe, we'll see. And we'll just do like a speed round of like, still a possibility, still a possibility, still a possibility. I'm not going to use that, so no. Goodbye constellations. Still a possibility, no. Still a possibility, no. We're just going to go with no. And we're just going to go with no. And we'll go with no for that one. Like, trying to make myself have decisive moments here. All of these, like, it's again very much the cheerleader effect, I think. Like, I don't actually really like that blue all that much, and if I was gonna use a plain color, I'd be just way more inclined to use these ones, which are like more vibrant, and they've got that kind of watercolor texture to them, because I'm not really a pastels kind of person. So, that one's out. Goodbye. Just don't look at it. It's fine. You won't regret your choices when they're gone. Did one just fall out? Gosh dang it. No, we just knocked over the tower behind it. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So it's gone. That's fine. We're getting rid of the Christmas ones because they just bother you. They stick to each other, and, you know, for the way that you're using them, it's not ideal. Maybe. And no. Goodbye, stars. I know that I love stars, but I don't ever use those ones. I'm never inclined to use them. Because the thing is that if you're going to do a star theme, I'm not necessarily going to be using, like, a pale blue. Yeah? Oh, hey, Rachel. These going to need a new home. You do not need more washi tapes, miss. You do not need to have these ones. But I'm thinking if you want your B1 back, I don't know if I'm going to keep it. So we'll put that there for you. Let's see. See, the thing with these ones is that I do like grid washi tapes, but I don't think I'm ever going to need to use them when they're green. So... I don't know. I actually quite like these snowflake ones. I think I will keep those, that's fine, because I kept the rest of the set, and I think that they all go together nicely, so he can stay. That's fine. I want to keep these ones just so that I can do a, like, yeah, yeetus deletus. I want to keep these ones just so that I could do, like, a theme around just these washi tapes. I think it would be pretty fun. Keep one of the greens instead of all 3. That's a very good idea. I think that, yeah, let's do that. And I will keep this one because it seems to be thicker for no apparent reason. It's probably just the middle part, but anywho. So those 2 can go over there. This one can stay. Oh, I really just want to get rid of it, don't I? There we go. Nope, they're gone. I'm not going to use that color of green. It's not my kind of style. This one I will keep though, because even though it was eclectic, I do think that I quite like that. You can stay. You're actually, like, even though pastels aren't really my thing, that one's not too bad. So, he can go on the keeping pile. And there we go. We just wrap him up properly. The holographic one, it's a strong maybe. Vaughn is ignoring me. Good. Tell Vaughn to stay out of it. He's scared the bejeebers out of me. What do you think, Puddles? Should we keep it? Blink once for yes, and don't blink for no. I don't need this. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. We'll just bury it underneath something else. There we go. We're not looking. We're not looking. Okay, we're keeping it. Alright, fine. It's here. It's in the pile. And then these ones, I like them enough. They can stay. I mean, if we look at my keep pile versus my discard pile right now, like, I think that it's not too bad. I know you guys can't see the majority of the keep pile. We can just bring the keep pile over. See if we can bring the keep pile over in a way that doesn't completely ruin my life. There we go. So this is where the keep pile is at currently. So considerably smaller than we had before. I know we're not obviously done, because we still have to think about those ones, and we have to think about those ones. We're gonna be here for like 7 hours, guys. So I think we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I think I might actually start putting some of these into the box just so that they're out of my way. There we go. I'm going to keep the Japanese ones in their tube though because they have paper backing and I'd like to keep them all together. The glitter stack can stay as a glitter stack. I like to keep my little rainbow order going. And thus we can put the other rainbow order beside them. There we go. It's not too bad, it's not too bad. And then I need some other way to order the rest of these guys. I like to keep all of my thin washi tapes together. So that's like a red-orange, and then it's like a pink, but then it goes back to purple. I think I'm just gonna put it in the box for now, so that then I can tweak things later. My little guys can sit over there. See, the thing is that with my thin washi tapes, I used to have enough that went the whole way through the box, which was actually quite helpful, because then they didn't roll out all over the place. But now I don't have enough for that. And I'm not going to get them out of the bucket just so that then they're not rolling, but it is just a consideration that I am making. The winter ones can all stick together in a stack, and the greater good ones can all stick together in a stack. What else? We can have all of you guys stick together as well. And then this pile is, like, they are relevant and related to each other. See, that makes a lot of sense. I could totally use the Acrylograph boxes to organize them. Right now I'm just trying to put them in the box so they're out of my way. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Dot washies need to stick together, so we need this guy to be part of that. Part of the party. And then these ones can all just go chill in here. Because they don't need to be perfect, they just need to be out of my way, is the story I'm telling myself. That guy needs to sit here. The caution tape can sit by himself in the corner. And I know you guys can't really see what I'm doing, but I will show you once I've got them all in the box. But this box is looking much tidier than it was before, and I'm going to have so much more room in my drawer, which is going to be awesome. Get in the box! I think I need a thinner washi tape there. I think I'm just abusing my tapes for no good reason. Apologies, tape. No, I don't mean to be such a bish. These guys can sit in here, question mark. Yep, they fit very nice. Very, very nice. So yeah, look at that. It's not too bad. I mean, we didn't get any of the ones from the actual washi tape store in yet, but this isn't too bad. Yeah, I know, I'm getting rid of a whole heap, eh? This is therapeutic stuff, guys. Like, Tackle desk organizing or bujoing. I mean, it's completely up to you, but I will say that having my desk in a more organized state is making me feel very nice. It's a very good feeling. Now as we've got those, and they're sitting in here looking pretty, I think it's time to look at our little tape dispensers, because this is another one of those issues where we have the cheerleader effect, where they look really cute together, but they're not necessarily all going to get used. So for instance, like my black washi tape here is the one that I primarily use from this set, and I don't really use the other ones very often. Like these ones all look like they've been pulled out, but that's just because I was trying to make it look like I was using them. I don't know, big shrug. Like that green one there, no, I'm not going to be using you. Like I like all of the ones that have a grid. I think the grid's really cute, but then the rest of them it's like, eh. I'm not going to really need to use fluorescent pink at any point. Alright, I think we need to open them up and have a look. Sad. So the way that these little tape dispensers work is that you can just pull one end off. I think it's that end. Yeah. And then the tapes just kind of come out. So you can use them for other tapes as well, provided they sit in here. So like technically speaking, I could take some of my other tapes in theory and put them into these little dispensers if I get rid of some of the other stuff we have in here. So like the light grey one, for instance, I know I use that one. But I don't really use the one with triangles. So the triangles can come out. We don't need that one. Goodbye. Dots are great. We love a good dot. I do actually like this pattern. I don't use it as often as other ones, but I do like it. So we'll keep that one. Oh, it's stuck on the other side. That's why we're having such a struggle. There we go. Better get rid of that part because now it's munted. For those of you who don't know, munted means like ruined or like messed up. I was having a conversation with Erica of Crafted Head yesterday, and she's like, oh, this is a new word, I don't know it. So, okay, we can put the grey ones back in once we know we're keeping them, because that's their home. I am not going to use this one, because this is one of those triangular ones. No, not for me. Dots, we like a good dot. We'll keep the dots, methinks, if we can find the end of him. Because I would like to at least make it so that they're usable on their tape dispensers, otherwise it's kind of like setting myself up to not use things. If your things are easily accessible, if you are more, like, you know, easily able to grab them out and use them, you're more likely to use them, you know? You're not going to use the pens that you shoved into a locked box in the back of your closet. You're going to use the pens that are readily available on your desk. That's just, you know, that's just the way that human minds work. We love a good stripe. The stripes can stay. There we go. Yeah, we're getting rid of all of these guys here. This is the discard pile. And then the ones that are staying are in this box that you can't really see. This is what they look like at the moment. Do they move? Yes, they just moved everywhere. Sad times. But those ones, the ones that we're gonna keep. Donating stationery to a women's shelter. Interesting. I could investigate this, because we do have the women's refuge here in Wellington. So perhaps they would like it. Let's see. That can stay on there. We love some dots. The dots can stay. Again, trying to make it so that they actually sit on the dispenser. Leaf is like captive, but he has a friend, so it's not so bad. There we go. Oh, also, Rachel, I meant to ask you, do you want to be a guest star on the live stream on Wednesday? You're allowed to say no. There you go. Take this edge off. The black one 100% stays because it's literally the entire reason that I bought this roll. And I guess we can just keep all the ones that we kept from the last one. So like the grey, which is stuck, can stay. The triangles, oh my god, I'm going to injure my finger. They're very stuck together. That's a no. That's a yes. That's a no. Those two are yeses. I'm wondering if I can't like put the black tape in there as well. I wonder if that will fit nicely on the end here. Look at that! It's like a little collection and it works so well! I am pleased. I am pleased by this decision. It did injure my finger a little bit, but we're okay. You don't have to look decent or be funny. You don't even actually have to appear on camera. Like, we could just show people what you're doing in your reading journal. Only if you want to. Again, this is like, you know, this is a challenge by choice, as we would tell the children. I think I should put the black one in there as well. I don't know if it'll actually fit. Let's check. We love chill times. We're just hanging out with our peeps, you know. Putting washi tape in a box. Living our best lives. There we go. That looks good. So this is going to be the official one that's actually like being used and currently open for business. And then the other one can just be like the spare ones, I guess. Though I feel like if I'm going to have a tape dispenser, I should put tape on it that I'm actually using. So we will actually just keep that there for a second. And see, has anyone seen my post-its? No, sorry. I have not seen your post-its. I love your bookcase spread. I think that your bookcase spread is looking really cool. Pinks. So pinks should be fairly easy. Like that one I like. This one I don't like. Ugh. The stars are like... It's just because the stars don't actually stand out on this one, so it's not really for me. I think that this peachy tone is actually quite cute, so I would keep that one. Let's see, this pink one is one that I've totally used a lot of, so we will keep him. Fluorescent pink dots are not really the kind of dots I'm looking for, so That, yeah, you can swatch your Tombos. See, that sounds great. He really stands out in that box. He is drawing a lot of attention to himself. I'm tempted to keep the fluoro pink that's just plain fluoro pink though. Maybe if I ever do any kind of theme that would lend itself to fluorescentisms, that one could stay. I am not too sure what we're doing with the disposed washi. We have had some different suggestions, ranging from please give it to me, to we should do a giveaway, to we should donate it, to putting it in my school kind of like stash, but not too sure at this stage. Pink stripes can stay, so I'm actually just gonna leave it there because this is my pink roll. A roll of pink stuff. So, putting our washi tapes back. Neon pink theme for, yeah, the neon theme would go well with the neon washi, I think. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't use it when I did my neon theme, because I did a neon theme back in, when was it? November of 2020. But that's when I was on blackout paper. I don't know how well this would show up on blackout paper. Now, so this is the disposed washi. This is the washi that is not remaining with me in one way, shape, or form. The ones that we're keeping, this beautiful box here. Boom. Yes. Because I think we could always do like a combination. There's enough washi tape here that I could do like some kind of a giveaway and some kind of a donation-esque thing. I think that with the giving away of the washi, I would want to make it so... I don't want to like have to... What's the word I'm looking for? You know how sometimes people make little cards and they like wrap washi tape around it and then they give those away? So, yeah, I don't really want to have to do that, but it's something to think about. Alrighty, Steph, thank you for being here. I know Cindy holds a special place in my heart, so I can understand why you would want to go and see her live. It makes sense. I'm seeing if I have like another pink that would actually fit in here. Like maybe that pink one here. Because I like the idea of keeping the little colour families together. I think that is cute. And considering we have disposed of the washis that I don't want anymore, I think it is going to be safe. Like safe from the cheerleader effect. That looks cute. There we go. Large spare box, went to work for the kids, used... Yeah, see, exactly. I want to give it to people who are actually going to appreciate it, and I think that my kids don't appreciate the value in this box, you know? And if you're watching children or students, that's not me being mean. I'm not bullying you. I'm just saying that you don't understand the attachment to washi tape that some of us of the internet do. Okay? Alrighty, onto the greens. This one, in theory, should also be easy as well, because I don't really want to keep a lot of these ones. We'll keep the minty dots. No, we won't. Don't do that to yourself. Cheerleader effect, washi tape. Yeah, encouraging their passions. Oh, I like that. There we go. Okay, I like the green dots on this one because they are a little bit of fun. But I don't like the triangle pattern. I like the minty one. I will keep the mint. Mint is nice. So that one can stay. Though we've slightly abused it by ripping it onto the little tape dispenser, which isn't super great. This guy can leave. We do not need him. I wonder how much this is going to weigh, effectively, because obviously shipping is partially based on weight, so I am curious to see how much it weighs, and thus maybe how much it would be to ship. Of stripes, I don't think I really like that stripe, and both these greens can stay, and these dots can stay, because we like a good dot. We like a good dots. There we go. I actually don't think I like this green as much. It's more like it's probably the cousin of the pink. They're in it together, but it's not really for me. So that one can go into the pile of bright. This green is also not really for me. So that one can go out as well. Yeah, donate the shipping costs. Yeah. So we can put our green ones back on, hopefully in a way that doesn't ruin my life. I'm wondering if we have any green ones in here that we could actually use, and I'm thinking I probably don't, because green is not like, green is a color I like it a lot, I just don't have a lot of washi tapes that are green. So I'm thinking that this little container might end up becoming a green and yellow, possibly, because I'm not too sure how many of the yellows I'm going to be keeping. So we will keep these over here and see what we can do. Possibly even like a green bolo, depending on what we end up keeping from these ones. So, triangles we're getting rid of. Those dots, oh, I don't know, because I actually have used them. But the dots beside it are more my style. The stripes here, they're too subdued. I do like a stripe, but... See? Carefully sign the inside of the roll, sell it online. Yeah, that's right. $1,000. No, not that much. Triangles are a no. Pulling this green out because I feel like he and his pink compadre actually go really well together, so now I feel like I need to keep them if I'm keeping all three. Hey, yeah, I'm still here. I'm never gonna leave. This is a job that is gonna take many moons. I wonder if anybody's actually gonna watch the full replay. Okay, if you are here on the replay, what can we get people to do if they're here on the replay? If you're here on the replay and you've actually gotten to this point, first of all, you're a gem. Thank you for being here. And I want you to leave a comment in the description box that has an emoji that has nothing to do with tomatoes. What can we get them to leave? No tomatoes, because that'll just be you guys. What even are emojis? What emojis even are there? Look at Jess go. She's getting herself distracted again. Let's see. If there is a whale emoji, is there a whale emoji? We could do that, because then it's just like something random that people wouldn't put in by themselves. Oh, no, a ghost. Okay, if you are here on the replay and you have made it to this point, you need to put a ghost emoji. That's what we need. A ghost emoji in the comments. Because he's cute, and I love ghost emoji. And then we should have like another emoji for the actual end to see if they stuck around to the very end, or if they're like, oh, we got to the ghost emoji part, we're out. This color is not for Jess. It will be going into the fuck bucket. So yeah, they've got whales. They have turtle. I love turtle. Turtle's so cute. My nose is itchy. God damn it, nose. We're trying to do things. Could you just like calm your shit? Hiya. The dots, I actually kind of like these dots. I think I like the color of these dots better than the minty one, because on the minty one it didn't really show up. We will keep these dots, that's cute. This stripe is not for me, that is gone. So now it's like, do we have enough washies to just combine them? And I think that we probably could. I don't know if there's enough to fit 4, there might only be enough to fit 3, but we could at least put the yellow ones. Yeah, the yellow one will fit, and I don't think the orange will fit, which is a little bit sad. I don't know, maybe we could put the orange with the pink, because I think the pink did have enough for one space. Yeah, ghost chips. Can't have any of your ghost chips. I don't know if anybody, except for maybe Tammy and Rachel, has seen that, and everybody else is like, what the fuck are you on about, Jess? I want fries. I haven't eaten. Ah. See, so that looks pretty alright. So we've got a green and a yellow combination together, so that it's still like a little family of color. And I think that in this pink one we might put the orange, and I would have preferred to put it at the other end, but it is what it is when we do what we do. If someone watches the full video, I'd seen them as true zombies. Yeah, just keeping me in the background while you're podding around doing your other stuff. It's cool. I'm always very much less inclined to press on a video that's like 2 hours. I don't have 2 hours, but then I'll very happily sit there and watch like 4 hours of other videos. I could have just watched 1 2-hour one, and it would have taken less time to decide what I wanted to watch. It's not perfect, but it's what I've got. Hotcakes. Guys, you can't go talking about food when I'm this hawkish. That's just not fair. I'm actually very inclined to not keep pretty much any of these because I don't like the color of... Like, the gold color is a lot more dark than I probably like. I'd probably keep the silver. The bronze is... Oh, I've never even used the bronze, so obviously I don't have much of a need for it. Big question mark. Yep, no, don't even look at it. Just put it in the box. Done. We will keep the silver though, and the silver will probably go on our blue roll. Could technically go on our grey, except our grey one is now full. I might keep the silver stripe. We'll keep the silver stripe. We're getting rid of the gold because the gold is too dark for me. I like a lighter gold color. See, sushi's not going to be even open today, is it? Because it's the Waitangi Day holiday. Sad. I mean, like, yay for Waitangi Day holiday, but sad. There we go. So this is one that I've actually gone and taken all the things off. I think I'll keep the blue with the spots. I will not keep the David Jones packaging pattern, which is called like a hound's tooth, isn't it? I will keep the plain blue. Plain blue is good. I will keep the other plain blue. We will keep the stripe. The stripe is a nice stripe. It's a nice color blue. We will not keep the triangle because we do not use the triangle. And then we will keep the other two paler blues. So they are fine. We can feed these back on and then put the silver with the blue. Oh my gosh, we are making progress. Yay for us. Huzzah. It's almost dinner time here. It's 11:39 here, so we have been together now. If you were here from the start, we have been together here for, what was it? From 9 till 10 to 11 to 11:40. So 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, hotcakes or pancakes, pretty much. I don't think there's a lot of difference, if any. That looks cute. That is done. We might put one of the spare greys on this roll because we've got enough space for another one. And then the other guys can just sit in the bucket that is not the discard pile. Boom! Alright, that's looking pretty cute. Can we actually, could you close? That'd be nice. Like, no? You're just having a tough time? Done. So we took it from... I left one on. No! We were so close. Is my voice soothing? That's a nice way to talk about my voice. I think my students don't agree, but then again, when I'm in the class, I speak a bit differently. The silver one has to sit on here. The grey one can go back to its pile of friends. There you go. Not too bad. We almost discarded a silver, which was pretty much the only one on that roll I wanted to keep. There we go. Oh dear, I hope we're not talking over the top of each other. So we... making a mess. They are all very slippery and they don't stick to each other. So we have 4 colour rolls now, whereas previously we had another 3. So we're condensing. This isn't too bad. These ones I'm just going to put straight into the drawer because they effectively sit down the side here. I don't know if you can actually see the drawer, can you? Yeah. So they sit down the side and then this guy sits in here. Like that, I think, usually. Or is it the other way around? Struggles. That, yeah, okay, like that. So that one sits in the drawer like this, and then the little tape dispensers usually sit down the side here. And I might put the pinks at the back this time. And then the green yellow, and then the blue, and then the black. This is looking good. We have made such good progress. Okay, so final stretch. We're up to the actual parts that we kind of cared about putting in the box. I'm gonna need to get another box that kind of sits in here. These ones can sit there, in theory. There? No, you're too fat. Get out. Doesn't help that our neon tape's actually rolled away. You aren't supposed to be there, friend. You're supposed to be here. And then these guys can, in theory, sit here. There we go. Do. Not too bad. Okay, that's done. We'll just close that up. Not too bad. Tomorrow's live will be around 5 o'clock my time, yeah. So that's whatever time it is for you now, plus 5 hours and 15 minutes. Effectively. Okay, we're gonna move this guy over here. So he's tucked out of my way. And then we can deal with the old washi tape stuff and the new washi tape stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to do a live stream every day because I'm trying to get over my discomfort with being live on camera, and we've also turned it into the Month of Planning with Me series. But rather than trying to, pre-record and edit a video every day, we're just doing a live stream because of the aforementioned getting over discomfort thing. So, the problem with my new Washi Tape shop washi tapes, these, is that 1, we have the cheerleader effect. 2, we also have the fact that they are brand stankin' new for me myself, so I'm much less inclined to get rid of them. Not that I'm going to. Like, I'm keeping these ones. They're beautiful. I love the vibrancy of the colors. I think the patterns are gorgeous. Just everything about these is great. I found that one that I was looking for before. This is the peachy one. I'm totally keeping this one. This is the one that made me fall in love with the Washi Tape shop washi tapes. This one here is technically for Rachel. We're keeping that just in case she wants it back because it is from Rachel. These ones here, I am a little bit more conflicted about. Like, this one here has daisies, and I really like that. It's just not colored, so I haven't been using it quite as much. So this one will stay. This one has, like, peachy and dark kind of tulip colors, and that's not very me. So these ones are probably going into the discard pile. I do need something to keep it closed though, so we'll just take a little piece of this washi to keep it closed. Yeah, so that's not really for me. So that one can go in our discard pile. This one I have used previously. I used it when I did my, I think it was like student-related bullet journal spreads. So I think I'll probably keep this one, not so much to use in my own journal, but more for when I'm doing those kind of like ideas videos. You teach, that's like live streaming. Kinda, yeah. But even then I get like awkward and nervous. Public speaking is so not my thing. Like in university when we had to do a presentation in 3rd year or something, I like fully had a panic attack and like cried my way out of having to do it. Awful. So this one I will keep, if not to use in my journal, more for like ideas videos. This one is very cute, but it's not for me. Like you can see that it's got the little foiling and it's got like little tree branchy bits and that kind of stuff. Oh, we better behave than your kids at school. I don't know, my kids at school don't summon my fiance to scare me in the middle of class, so big shrug to that. Let's see. Okay. We have the Chonky Cat set, which the Washi Tape shop was nice enough to send to me, but I'm not like, it's not to say I'm not a cat person, because it's not that I'm not a cat person, I'm not an animal person. Like, I don't like fur, I don't really do animal decorations in my planner, so I think that this one, although I love the Washi Tape shop's washi tape, and this one is quite cute, but I don't think I'd really use it. So this one, we're just gonna let it go into the fucker bucket. Oh, the fucker bucket is overflowing. Rip. This one is awesome. This one is one that I selected for myself, so it's like kind of journaling script and stuff, and I thought this would be really cool to use in something like a reading journal if I ever get around to making one, or if I do like a letters theme or something like that for a monthly setup. I think that's really cute, so we will keep that one. We're going to keep the entire Year of the Tiger, which I keep trying to call Eye of the Tiger set, because I think that all of these are super gorgeous. I've used these darker ones already because I feel like their palette works together really super well, but I haven't used these ones yet. But they're beautiful, and I will keep them. Which else? I think for the rest of them, I'm pretty much going to keep them. Like, okay, the ones that I picked out for myself, we're certainly keeping. So this, like, art Eastern fresco one, I love the vibrancy. I think the patterns are really cute. So I will super, super love to keep those ones. these guys, I didn't pick these ones out for myself actually, but I do like the fact that they're like mirrors of each other, if that kind of makes sense. So we've got like the feather on the dark and the light, which I think is pretty. And it's got the foiling, so it's pretty gorgeous. Yeah. I shared the washi tape shop with my mate Sarah of SJ Florals, and then she's like, I don't even use washi tape and I've already got $100 of washi tape in my cart now and it's all your fault. These ones are beautiful. They are like kind of like a dusk sky kind of set with a whole bunch of like little clouds and little wispy bits and stuff, and I think this would make a really gorgeous theme. I just haven't a fluff. Gross. I don't know if you even saw the fluff or it's just me having a conniption. The fluff is gone. These are gorgeous. Then we're on to... No, we'll do that next. These ones I picked out for myself. I like them very much. This is a constellation set, so it's got a bunch of like stars. You guys know I'm a sucker for stars. So stars and constellation sets and like constellation charts and things like that. So those can all stay. They are beautiful. This is a polka dot washi tape, which they also sent to me, and I'm not too sure about it because, like, I love that it's super thick. This is awesome. But they're all, like, random colors, so I'm not too sure if I want it. There we go. We'll start the maybe pile again. No, it's going in the discard pile. Don't even trick yourself into thinking that you'll use it. And then we're on to their Valentine's Day set. So this is the one that has like things like Happy Valentine's Day. It's got this kind of, what do we call it? Was it gingham? I don't even know if this is gingham anymore. Hearts, which although hearts aren't my thing, these ones are like kind of cartoony and they've got like the foiling, so they're pretty cute. Happy Valentine's Day. We're doing the cheerleader effect again. We can't look at them together. We have to look at them separately. So I actually really like this one, but I think I'd like it more if it didn't say Happy Valentine's Day. So I think that if I ever use this one, I'm just gonna cut that part out because I think it would make a nice header. So we're gonna keep him. Pinks and purples with the word love written on them. Like it just says love repeatedly. That one is not for me, so that one can go in the pile. This one's another one that just says love repeatedly, and like it's cute, but I'm not going to use that, so that one can go in there. This one is great because it's like dots, but the dots are hearts. Oh my god, it's so cute. So I'm totally keeping this one. See, I don't know the difference between gingham and plaid. I apologize. So the plaid one I do quite like. I like that it's got the little hearts in it, but the hearts are a little different and they've got like the little foiling moment on them. So this one we will be keeping. That is cute. This one I'm only going to use like once a year because it says Happy Valentine's Day on it, but it's really freaking cute. Like, I don't know, can you guys see it? Beauty vlogger, there we go. Happy Valentine's Day. It's pretty sweet. So we will keep that one. Yep, I'm keeping that. And I'm keeping that one. Done. So of the Valentine's Day set, the only ones we actually got rid of were the ones with the word love repeatedly. The rest of them can stay. Is that all my washi tape? We were going to go through that bucket and just pull out any of the ones that could be used for the giveaway. The ones that aren't necessarily like just good for masking the page. These ones are going to, I can put you in the bucket, you're okay. But the rest of them are sets and I kind of want to keep them in their set. So I might, just for today, if we can see that, there we go. Is that more visible? Just for today, we're going to put them in here because I think that actually organizing washi tape storage is a whole nother saga. We'll put you in there. We'll put you in there. Beautiful, beautifulness. That Eastern Frisco kind of one. That looks cute. Year of the Tiger. Doesn't quite fit. No, my child, why? There we go. We'll just put you in like that. It's fine. It's fine. We'll put that one there beside you. That's fine. We can have a double tiered system. It's okay. And then we've got all of these guys, which I'm going to keep. but I don't know what I'm gonna put in them just yet. But they're totally usable. I do have the tubes, but I don't know if they'll fit in the tubes. Because I think they might be a little bit too thick. Let's see. Because we just do still have the tubes, I suppose. Yeah, that is quite snug. Like, So that one's not gonna work. Sad face. I would get rid of one more to make the Eye of the Year of the Tiger. I would get rid of one more to make Year of the Tiger fit, but I think it would probably just be better to put Year of the Tiger up here. And then, I don't know if you guys can see. Put Year of the Tiger here and then put the Florals one down here. Because the Florals totally fit, and then the Year of the Tiger can sit on top like that. There we go. Does that work? You guys can kind of see that? Ta-da! And we will put these guys back in there because at some stage I'm going to actually put washi tapes in them. I just need to decide which washi tapes I want to put in them. Yeah, it's the Eye of Tiger, the thrill of the fight. Yep, I know we just did all this beautiful organization and now I'm just like throwing these into there. So this is our discard pile. Can we see that? Is that in frame? And then these are the ones that I had previously deemed as masking washies, or washies that I know. Look, I have a desk. These are my masking washies, or in theory were, but a lot of these, like, they're patterns and they're full enough that people might actually want them. So I think we'll pull out the ones that are big enough that people might actually get benefit. So for instance, we've got like these little kind of like constellation animal ones or something. We already looked at this one like 2 hours ago. Okay, it wasn't 2 hours ago, but you guys get the idea. What else do we have? Got like vacation mode, little kind of patterny things. Yeah, so these ones, they're all going to go into this space. And by all of them, I mean the ones that are actually like patterned and full enough for people to want. And then we will just keep the ones that are like a little bit naff in here. There we go. So like this one has little succulents with little like smiley faces and stuff. Somebody might want them. Yeah, people might want that. Oh god. See, this tower fell over and it was like this big, but the one that was this big didn't fall over. Let's see. Ugh. Don't roll. Just stay where you're at. No, what did I just say? So all of these kind of like crappy pastel ones, they're all from Kmart, so nobody wants those. They're just naff. This one is a bit naff too. These thin ones, question mark, naff, naff tape, naff tape, naff tape. Is naff a word that other people use? See, this was part of the sushi set. So this is the, like the salmon and the seaweed. Yeah. That one's naff. Nobody wants that. I mean, like, it's brown and it's dots and it's papery. I mean, like, I don't like brown. Yeah. So those ones are all okay. Those ones are ones people might use, but these ones are the ones that kind of suck. Like, this is a little kind of constellation one, which was in our discard, not our discard pile, my junk one. Like, and people might like that, so we can kind of keep that. Look at this. This is okay, and I apologize if this is somebody's favorite color, but this is not the business for me. That's gross. That's gross. Gross, gross, gross. Gross. So, like, I still have a good collection of washi tapes for masking. I just don't need all of them for masking, you know? I'm not going to go through this entire bucket to find other masking ones, but, like, those ones are actually usable. This one I've actually been using to stick things to my wall, so I might keep that just because it's thicker and thus good for that purpose. I would like to keep a couple of thin ones for any time I want to do thin stuff. So, like, yeah. Those ones. People won't miss them. They're fine. That can be in the discard pile. They're okay. But these guys here, which are actually kind of like nice enough tapes that somebody might actually want them, they can go into the release pile. Yeah, it was a gross color. Not really for me. This golden one somebody might like, and the green one somebody might like. Soup, and like the Washi Tape shop ones, beautiful tapes, like they're really nice to use, they're just not my style. So these are very much ones that are worthwhile for somebody to keep, along with like the Archer and Olive ones, like they're worthwhile, somebody might want those kind of a thing. I said, we're not going through all of them here, I'm just trying to pick out a couple that would be good for masking. Pick that one can stay. People like neon, we can keep those, why not? That one's boring, I'll keep that one. I'll keep that one too. Because that's the thing, the paper ones actually aren't even all that good for masking, because if you colour over them repeatedly, it's not gonna like hold up to the ink. It'll bleed through, so we don't need that. We'll keep a couple of these ones, because why not? And we might keep at least one thick one that people might not like, or might not need. Big shrug, because everything's now just a mess. Well, okay, there's not very much of this roll left, so maybe I'll put that in my discard pile. I think that's enough discard washi for me, though. Like, I don't actually need that much. Rehome pile. See, that's such a nice way to put it, as opposed to what I was calling it. This is the rehome pile. These are the washi tapes that we need to get rid of, find a new forever home for that is not in my house. We needed a bigger box. We needed a bigger box. But these guys can go back down here. Excellent, team. We've done some good work today. Very good work. This guy, no, that one was part of my stash. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys have anywhere near as much washi tape as I do, or maybe as Rachel does, because she's got more than I do, but it feels actually very therapeutic to be able to say, I am letting go of all of these things. Like, I don't need to have them. They can go be somebody else's treasure. But I really should have found a bigger box for them. Let's see. Okay, so in terms of our desk declutter that we've done together, both today and yesterday, in terms of our discarding things, or forever home finding things, we have all of this washi tape. We have all of these stamps, so 2 sets of the Familiars, 2 sets of the Fall Nature, 2 sets of the Plan Your Week. So those ones are all to find a new home of people who will love them and cherish them. We have the, pencil journal bag thing. This guy, he needs to find a new forever home as well. So that's something to do. Rachel's stash next. Yeah, we'll go and declutter Rachel's stash. That'll take a few weeks. No shade, no shade. We have this pencil pouch, which is the one that has the little elastic bits on the inside. So that one needs to find a new forever home. There we go. You'd kill for the Chonky Cat washi tape. Also, I'm probably gonna start like a thread on Discord about what to do with the washi tape. So if you have not joined our Discord, make sure that you jump down into the description box. It should be like in the part that says "Wanna find me elsewhere," and it's like the last link in that "Wanna find me elsewhere" section, because that's our Discord server. Other things we have to get rid of is the string and space. I say get rid of. Again, we're not throwing these things out. I would actually like to open this first and have a look at it, but the string and space journal. We also have this journal from the washi tape shop with the pink edges. What else? We had the sticky note notepad from Archer and Olive's sub box with the like little bunny and then the little bear down the bottom. So we've got that. What else do we have? Ouch! We have a whole bunch of mess. We had 4 Archer and Olive journals, which were the yellow ampersand, and the purple ampersand, and the green ampersand, and the little starry hand sprinkles one. So that one's stuff to find a new forever home for. And then we just had a bunch of other stuff, like the paper clips, and the Washi Tape shop pen that I don't need, and the pencils, and the stencil, and yeah. And now as my desk is sufficiently messy again, I think we're gonna call it a day. As I said, if you have not joined our Discord, we're going to continue our conversation about my destashing over there. Otherwise, team, if you're around tomorrow, join us for another live. It will be at a different time. It won't be as early, I guess, for me as this one. So we're thinking tomorrow, but 5 hours ahead of where we are now. Oh my gosh. You know, you guys should see my floor, because all of this stuff is really just sitting on my floor at the moment. And my bin is full of empty washi tape boxes from all those Archer and Olive ones and the tubes. But for now, it's 12:04. We've been here for 3 hours. I'm gonna go get something to eat, because I'm damn hungry. Thank you for spending so much time with me. If you are here on the replay, or even if you're just here now and you want to wait until the comment section pops up, chuck a tomato down in the comments, because it means you're part of the Free Leaf fam, and Leaf is going back into captivity into his little box. Alrighty, gorgeous humans, I will see you next time. Goodbye for now.